Hello. Pardon me. Ooh, rough start. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm live. Not feeling great today, so there's that. All right, we just barely picked up this location. Frame rate is kind of crappy, so yeah, I don't know. I didn't have this location on this character before, so I couldn't come here before just to check the event. So I'm trying to talk to her and it's not working. Oh, there we are. All right. Like, I don't really want to start off with a server hop, but I'm not afraid to do that. Just give me the start the quest. There we go. All right, start the quest. Yeah, my FPS is, jeez, pretty bad. Yeah, it was in the 30s there for a second. So yeah, anyway, we have, who do we have? Gearsan Boy, I hope I'm saying, or G Boy, hope I'm saying that right. New member, thank you very much. Bex, Jonathan, Robin, Nautical Stew, Pip, Bane, Bubba Ray, Steve, Ario, RHPS, Keith, Louise, True, Chris, Monkey Nuts. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, right now I'm just gonna wait for things to show up. Hopefully we get flowers and stuff, objectives on the screen. I don't know. Mostly I've had the events running pretty well over the weekend. It's already warm in here. Warmest day of the year here so far. Keep a spot? Well, I'm here. There's a spot. I'm not the team leader, so it's beyond my control. But there's a spot in the event for you. I'm saving it. If the event pops up, if we get an objective, if we don't get objective, I will leave this server. I'm not gonna have one of those events that I sit here for 10 minutes waiting for flowers to spawn, and then it fails. Like, that's just not a thing I'm willing to do. If I wasn't live, I would have already hopped by now. That's what I would have already done that. This is we have mines. At least the mines have spawned in, so the best part of the event is already here. So yeah, performance outside Big Bloom has been worse. I have not had. I mean, I honestly haven't played a lot outside of. Okay, this is not. Nothing's happening. I mean, we're 2 minutes into the event so far, and nothing is happening. So. Yeah, I'm about at the point where I'm going to not stick around on this server. Because this is not why we're here, to have an event. Jump. Oh, I jumped. I'm leaving. We'll try another thing here. Get a different world. I wish I couldn't go to that location before though, because I hadn't been. Everything's running slowly. All right, we're off to a great start. Andrew, hello. Did this on Sunday and you failed? Well, I usually will hop. I mean, usually what I do is I go to the location before the event starts, and if I'm getting the normal frame rate that I get, which is 90 FPS, I have it capped, then I stick around, and if I'm getting less than that, I leave. And because my experience has been, if I'm getting a reduced frame rate before the event even starts, that's going to happen. And yeah, but I couldn't do that this time because I hadn't been to that location before. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe if I ever load into another server, another world. The problem is, as soon as I load in, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to wait because there's always that long lag with seasonal events. When you first join a world, is nothing will show up. So yeah, it was rough. I mean, it's been rough. I mean, yeah, it's been this event. I mean, if you just read like the Bethesda Discord, let's see here. Well, I'm not loaded in. You can tell I'm not loaded in yet because I can't sprint. I can't really do anything. But there's flowers. I mean, I can see flowers. I'm sure I won't be able to pick them up though. I mean, if I try to pick them up, oh, I did. All right, well, let's see what happens. All right, this one's better. Okay. It's not letting me, oh, it's full. All right, that's fine. I see how it is. I appreciate that, Andrew. I love doing this. Except for, when the server performs like it's been performing, but we got lots of time though. Ah, okay. The constant staggers, like I don't know who thought that was like a good idea. Is anybody thinking, you know what? That's what I want when I play this game. The stagger mechanics are so fun that we want more staggers. I think in this game, you just remove the mines, we'd be all much happier. Well, it says I'm doing the thing between the mines and every creature touching me. Constantly staggering. That is something. All right, it's not giving me the option to pick that up. That is something I would love to see get a rework at some point. Is this just the stagger mechanics in this game, because they are terrible And there's really not much you could do about it. There's a torso mod that reduces the incoming stagger severity. But then if you have that, you can't have a jetpack, which I have a jetpack, as you can see. All right. They want to fight, we'll fight. That's what we'll do. And this is a different character, in case you can't tell, than the one I used on Friday. This is a melee / pistol character. And although I guess, you know, once the next update hits, it'll be... Flower won't let me pick it up. Oh, because we're full. All right. All right, so I have a Crusader pistol here. Just double check. This one is set for pyro, so it should count for shooting things to set them on fire. You would think. I mean, so will my plasma cutter, but gotta be versatile here. Versatile. Versatile. Desi, hello. Funny your server's lagging. Years going by. Got a gun going off by a bug. Oh, hey, Payne, welcome. Yes, there's a ghoul perk, but the thing is, like, if you're not a ghoul, which I would say probably most players are not, I'm not. Like, I don't want to have to go ghoul just to have that. Like, to me, that just sucks. Plus, it's another perk, right? It's another strength perk that takes, what is it? Is it 3 points? I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, there should be... I mean, number one, the stagger mechanics are horrible anyway. I mean, if you're wearing power armor and a Scorch walks up to you and slaps you with no weapon at all equipped, it will stagger you, which to me is complete nonsense. Like, that just shouldn't be... That shouldn't be a thing. Like, if a Scorch hits you and I'm in power armor, and you know, they should get hurt. That's what should happen. They should hurt their hand. It shouldn't stagger me, but it does. So the staggering in this game is just not good. You have a snipe and stealth character going. Nice. Yeah, I haven't actually played this character really since before the season started, because the main weapon I've been using is an automatic laser, and lasers didn't get the damage buff because they can be rifles as well, and so basically I've been sitting on the sidelines because, you know, for next season it'll be great, but that's why I crafted the Crusader pistol, was for the stream, so I could have an actual gun. An actual pistol that was actually affected by the buff at the beginning of the season. All right, let's go dispose of whatever. Sometimes fast traveling away from this event is problematic because enemies just, yeah. Come on, there we go. Maybe. All right. Now maybe we can go out of here. Or not. How about now? Can I leave now? This is like worse than Scorched Earth trying to get out after the event is over. Find lasers to be so dull to shoot. They are, right now, yeah. I mean, they'll be better after the next update, but they're still... I think with all the drawbacks of lasers versus, say, a plasma or ballistic, I still think lasers are underpowered. I think they need a boost. Let's see here. Where are we at with this? Yeah, not much in the way of treasury notes. Like I said, this character's been on a shelf for a while. All right, can I learn? I can learn that. Instigating. I can learn Western Revolver mod. Sure, why not? Hangry, welcome to the team. And I can learn Hardened. I unlocked a receiver. There we go. Still a rookie. I mean, they're just kind of, I mean, they're fine. I mean, the thing is, laser guns are fine. They're just, that's all they are, is they're just kind of fine. So I think they need a boost. I mean, I would personally, whatever's on the PTS, I would up it by about 50%. I think that's about the right level for lasers. Nope, don't sell the rad lilies. You might need those. You'll need like 1,000 of them, and then you can do a thing. Then you can craft a thing to craft another thing that'll let you craft another thing. All right, so let's learn our plans. What did I get? I got Susan's Floral Secrets. I don't know what that is. Carnal Weeper, Flower Crown, cool. Get rid of that and that. These things that you pick up every single time. All right. Andres, hello. Struggling to learn get mods by scrapping. Any tips to get mods easier for weapons and armor? There's nothing you could do. All you can do is keep scrapping stuff. That's it. If it's scrappable, I mean, sometimes the mods can only be learned by... Mods can be learned either by scrapping or by a plan, and there's no mods that go both. It's one or the other. So if you're trying to scrap to learn something that requires a plan, that could be a problem. Like if you're chasing something specifically, you want to see... Let's see what I've got here. Let's get a weapon out that I can show you. Let's see here. Something I probably don't know a lot of. Well, I don't have a lot of ranged weapons. Just to show you, we'll do this. Let's do this. All right. So when you're scrapping things or when you're looking at mods, so if I look at this laser, you can see I know 36 out of 42 mods. So I'm missing some. And if I let's see, toggle craftable. No, toggle unlockable. That's what it is. So if I toggle unlockable, it should show me things that I don't... Oh, interesting. Okay, so this automatic barrel, this came from another character. So I do not know the automatic barrel for this, the aligned automatic barrel. And you can see under requires, it's learned by a plan. That means scrapping will not teach me this. So it has to be a plan. So then you just want to check train station vendors. That's usually where those kind of weapon plan or weapon mod plans are going to be. But yeah, there's nothing you can do. Higher luck, nothing. It's just, you just scrap and cross your fingers. Mr. Three Paws, hello. When you tested your auto laser on PTS, it definitely had a faster time to kill than your fixer handmade assault rifle. I didn't really notice that in terms of, I didn't really notice that specifically. I mean, I've tested both and they're all kind of, I mean, definitely the assault rifle is stronger. Although one thing about the assault rifle that's kind of missed in all of the, what is it? All of the buffs, because the assault rifle was given the biggest buff, so it's actually kind of the top of the heap among, you know, when you take the fixer, the handmade, the combat rifle, and the assault rifle does the most damage, but it has a lower fire rate than those other weapons. And so if you have faster fire rate on a weapon, for example, the handmade actually has a 20% faster fire rate than the assault rifle. Assault rifle has like 26% more base damage. So it's, yeah, one of those things. Okay. Something I noticed on this character when I was logging in, I've had this character for a couple years at least. I have not maxed out Raider rep. so I'm going to start off by doing a couple of Raider dailies. I'm sure I have a couple. I've got, let's see, retirement plan. We got to talk to Roxy. And what's the other one? The other one is going to be importance of communication, talk to Ren. All right, we're going to do these right out of the gate. Get that out of the way. Get that rep moving in the right direction. I mean, over level 600 and I haven't maxed out Raider rep yet. I haven't tried. Set up a prime assault rifle after you saw. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've used both, and it also depends on the combination of effects you're using and whatever. But assault rifle is actually with comparable rolls. I think the assault rifle actually is going to do. It's actually going to have a little bit less base damage than the laser. But if you're doing limb damage, the assault rifle, any ballistic will outdo the laser because there's a bug. I think it's a bug anyway, where limb damage is really bad for energy guns. If it's pure energy, like the plasma is split damage, so you're gonna do okay. But ballistic damage is much better for crippling than energy, and hopefully that gets addressed sooner rather than later. Because I like doing the whole crippling thing. I think that's a lot of fun with the doing a commando that does crippling. But yeah, kind of leaves energy guns out. Raider rep is a PETA. Well, especially if you don't put any effort into it at all. So yeah. Oh yeah, taking pictures of Foundation. That's true. Patrick, hello. Day you finished a farming rep. I mean, there's nothing I'm looking for specifically. It doesn't matter. Like I mean, if I cared, I would have had max rep, but I obviously don't care. So let's see. Is the vacuum tubes on the inside? It's been a long time since I've done. It's been a long time since I've done inside there. So I'm not really sure. But yeah, so over the weekend, Saturday in the afternoon, I started feeling kind of yucky in my throat. I've had this sore throat that I picked up, so it's been a couple of days. So I don't know how that's going to affect things today because, I mean, I haven't done a lot of talking. Mostly, it doesn't hurt to talk, but it does hurt to swallow. So that's, it's one of those kind of things where you get a sore throat and it hurts to swallow. The really unpleasant stage of the sore throat. And I really haven't had anything else in terms of symptoms, which is kind of weird. But let's see, we need to go inside, right? Yep. Allergies are really bad too, especially today. It's very hot, very windy, and the pollen, you can actually see it in the air. So I've got that going on too. So I've got this combination of sniffles and itchiness from allergies and a sore throat from, I don't know, a sore throat. And I almost didn't stream today. All right, let's see here. I almost decided, you know what? I don't feel like it. I went back and forth. I don't remember my way around here ever. Oh, my, Jeez, this is way down here. Let's see, open the gate. All right, I don't need a thing. Oh, we need to go. Oh, I have a jetpack, though. Does a jetpack make this easier? I don't know. We'll find out. It looks like it might, maybe. It's like, how do they know the vacuum tubes are in here? That's what I always want to know. This guy can't get past the door. Odin's Realm, hello. Ario, hello. Just finished your Big Bloom Daily. You're getting a little frustrated with the new seasonal event. You think it's the worst of all the seasonal ones? Constant staggering explosions. Yeah, the lag is the worst, but I don't mind the event when it's running. I don't like the staggering though. I find it kind of it's really annoying. I haven't heard anyone that thinks, hey, the staggering's great. Let's see my food here. My food's going, oh, it's the, I know what I'm missing. Perfect bubblegum, that's what's going on. There we go. Keep the overeaters working. Benny, you can always call it early. Well, that was my plan. That's why I'm saying this now. I'm setting this up because, yeah, at some point I may just go, you know what, the stream's gonna end early. So hopefully not too early. I mean, hopefully I can go the distance, but if not, I'm just telling you now, I'm trying to set those expectations. All right. I don't know what happened there. He just vanished and, yeah, usually I don't usually do this when it's on this, you know, where this is location, just because this is such a pain to get through. Is it here? Is this what I have to do? Hello. Oh, okay. Like, what is happening? I actually had that happen in Fallout 4. I tried to get on a terminal, and it was the prize terminal in Nuka World. And not Nuka World in this game, Fallout 4. And I'm just gonna click all these here. Maybe this one. Nope. Oh, all right, come on. Yeah, I have Master Infiltrator, but it's not maxed out. These things are a pain. I'm just trying to get in this door here. What was the question? Mr. Stream on Friday, what character did you use? Oh, I used my my tank character, my solar armor character. And that was weird. I was hearing a lot of commotion. That's the character I use. And then this is my melee slash, I can show the build in a bit. It's my melee slash pistol character. Kind of guerrilla is how I played it, but is this gonna go where I want it to? Oh, was all that work for nothing? How do I get over there? I could never figure out, yes? Wait. The vacuum tube's not outside, oh, that's what's throwing me off, hang on. That's my fault for having too many quest markers up. Okay, let's see, how do we get, can we get over the top here? Maybe? No, all right, how do I get over there? How do I get over there? I don't know how to get to where I want to go. Is it down? No, I did this already. All right. I need vans is what I need. I need vans. Is this, do I just keep doing the same thing over and over again? No, that's, okay. I don't know, any suggestions on where I don't know how to get over there. Bazookovich, hello, hello. Got burned out 76, so you're going to try Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, there you go. Go outside, hug the left wall. Hey, Tex, welcome. Go through the door you just opened and then through the next door. The one, this door right here, the one that I opened that's already closed on me. Oh, I didn't see, wait, is this where I went? Did I just come in here and not? Did I completely miss those doors before? I didn't see them. Let's see. I know this is like through the cells or something, right? This door? Here we go. You can tell how often I come to the prison. It's like never. Never, 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 never. Let's see, we got a vacuum tube and something else is right. This place is a maze. Right. There we go. All right, we're gonna get it. Maybe. Just have to open 10 more doors, and there is a Boca video tube. All right, there we go. Are they coming for me or no? All right, we'll just go to the event. Maybe. No, all right. I thought he was going to come through there. All right, we're just going to go to the event. Just get out of here. Oh, wow. I'm surprised there's not a countdown. Playing Adamfall these days. Join 76 after the reset, do your dailies, and go back to Adamfall. I've heard Adamfall is pretty cool. It looks pretty neat. So go outside, hug the wall, then go back in. That's kind of a pain. Plus, then there's super mutants and whatever, and yeah. We'll just do this. I mean, I'm guilty of that too. I haven't played a lot either. I've mostly just been doing dailies. Some of the time I'd log in and do the, big bloom, but I haven't done that much either. Mostly I've either been playing, I mean, honestly, yesterday I didn't play much at all. I've honestly felt kind of lousy this weekend, so I didn't really play that much at all. I just kind of... Yeah, I finished watching Daredevil Born Again. I finished that. It ended on a cliffhanger, so that's great. I mean, it's sort of a cliffhanger. It's like, great. I love it when shows that come out once every several years have a cliffhanger ending. That's always great. So if I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have bothered. I would have just waited. I mean, I liked it, but I'm not a big fan of the cliffhanger ending on seasons, especially when the seasons are usually a year plus apart. Because then you got to go back and watch season 1 again, or season 2, or whatever the last thing again. But at this point, I'm ready to start on Andor. I need to do season 1 again. Finish Adamfall. You enjoyed it. Oh, nice. Need to redo the endings. I've heard that there's several endings too. Daredevil will be out next spring. Yeah, but that's a long time to wait. I watched it this spring, and then I got to wait for next spring. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's good that it got renewed. It could have been worse, where it was like, yeah, we're going to end it on a cliffhanger, and because I'm guessing they knew that they were going to get 2 seasons. I'm hoping they did, because to end it the way they did without having a second season would have kind of sucked. But let's see here. I mean, this season was okay. I can't say that I liked it as much as, well, I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, I mean, I like the original better a little bit. This one was a little too political for my taste. Maybe Pip after this, sure, I could do a raid. Well, maybe. Let me check my stash. Because at the moment, I don't have a weapon for the crystals on me. So I have to get my hands on a weapon I can use in the crystal room. I'll have to check my stash. Because I'm not going to go in there on stream and then not and just stand there and wait. I'm not gonna do that. So rough. They were new for season 3. Oh, Sierra Tango, hello. Just watched a recap of Andor. No, I gotta watch the whole thing. I mean, I loved Andor. I mean, the thing is, like, I loved it, and I knew when I watched it the first time I was gonna watch it again when season 2 came out. So I have no issue watching that one again. Daredevil, though, it's like, there were times I kind of wish I had, because it's been a long time. I mean, Daredevil, Netflix canceled that. I don't know how long it's been, 5 years? It's been a while, or 6 years. It's been a number of years. And I've forgotten a lot of the things that happened, but I wasn't going to go watch 3 seasons of Daredevil again. I just wasn't. I just wasn't going to do that. So, because I watched the first season two or three times already. So, all right, let's go up and deposit, see what we get. Too political? So many people complain about things being too political? Yeah. I mean, it was too much. Let's put it this way. There was times it felt a little too real lifey. How about that? In terms of the political scene. And it's like, that's it. It felt very depressing at times. All right, let's see here. What did I have? All right, I'm halfway there. You would think that with bird bone, well, do I have bird bones? I'm not sure. Thank you, sir. Kind stranger. You would think a jetpack would help me descend slower, but not so much. too real. I mean, I mean, obviously, if I'm watching Daredevil, it's not because I'm looking for something that's realistic, right? I mean, that's I want it to be stuff like that. I want it to be escapist. So, yeah, and when it's just, yeah. I don't think it was intentional because of basically when this was made, but still, yeah, there were times I'm like, yeah, okay. This is feeling a little too much like I'm watching the news, which is never a good thing. All right, what do we need? 15. How many do I have? I've got 12. We got someone going up. I'm going to assume that person going up has at least... Are they coming down? Are they coming down? Oh, they're coming down. I was assuming they at least have 3, but they don't. All right, so I need 3 more. There we go. Maybe this frog will have 3 on him. Why do you call it frogs? Because I do. Oh, it had none on them. So that's super awesome. Not helpful at all. Okay, they're not having any on them. Oh, this one's, oh, he's got 2. Okay, I need 1 more. Just 1 more. Anyone? No, I just need 1 more. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna be 1 short, and that way someone will have to run up and deposit 1. How about that? Okay, I got staggered just running up the stairs on, I don't know. There we go. All right. We made it. They had 2 separate groups of writers that had different ideas in its show. Most of it was filmed before the election. Yeah. Well, I know I think they had actually filmed like the first season. They like filmed a season and it got just trashed. Like it was just like so bad. They just it sounds like they redid either all of the season or most of the season. So, and I'm not saying it was bad. It was fine. Like it was fine. But I mean, it was just like, I don't like politics so much. And it was very heavily, there was a lot of politics in it. Let's see, let's go here. Legos, probably. Kick someone from your team, you could join. All right. Story of the comic was done in the 80s. After Nixon. That was way after Nixon. Way.
Violation of hotel policies may result in detention, removal, and or...
Just standing there, just chilling. All right, well, I gotta see weapon-wise. What do I have that's ranged? Let's see. I have a laser. Actually, you know what? I could do this. I can use the laser. We'll put a beam splitter on it. That'll be good enough. Let's see. And I'm at an armor bench. I know I'm at an armor bench. Hang on. Let's go to a weapon bench. Modify that. I think 3.6 were original, and then they brought in new people. I don't know. Could be the cheerleader? What do you mean cheerleader? For what? Not for a raid. I'm not on a stream. I'm not gonna do a... I do not have, apparently I don't know okay, never mind. This character doesn't know much of the way of mods. So let's see if we can find another thing. I may have to craft, oh, what's this? Enclave Plasma, that's an Enclave Plasma though. So yeah, I can't mod that. Let's see here. Maybe we'll just craft a regular plasma gun. Hopefully I can, let's see, that one, I don't know, a beam splitter. Yeah, I'm not a ranged character, obviously, generally, for the most part. So let's see what I can craft. We'll see how it goes. Maybe, Johnny. Maybe if I can find a weapon to take with me. I am not going to go in and not participate. Let's see. Short plasma. Do I not even know the plasma? This character doesn't know a lot of... where do I get the plasma plan? All right, now we're going to go shopping for plans. Who has the plasma plan? That seems like is that a Brotherhood thing? For just like the regular plasma gun? I'm kind of curious. Trade. Cold shoulder. Good plan, Mr. 3. That was actually, that's what I did on this character for a long time. I carried a cold shoulder.
Our
I'll be there. I may have a cold shoulder. I used to have one. Did I not see it? Did I scrap it? That's weird. All right, let's craft a cold shoulder. I know I carried one for a while. Yeah, cold shoulder will work. Let's see here. Machine guns, cold shoulder, somewhere. Cold shoulder. There we go. Yeah, it'll be great next season. We've got a lot more perks. Okay, let's just do like 500 of those. Should be enough. Plenty. All right. There we go. Where are we at? All right, we got time. I'll be there. I learned not to travel to my teammates, otherwise I end up on the moon. Dala, hello, hello. First time catching live stream. Cheers. Cheers back to you. Plasma pistol plan is not a static plan. Chance to drop from Toxic Valley container. Really? I thought it was a okay. Hello, Dale. Welcome, welcome. Wait, Dala, not. I'm like I saw that as Dale. Like I don't see Dale, but Dala. Yes. Hello, hello. All right, they're in the raid. I'm coming. I'll be there. I'll be there eventually. I was actually kind of curious how this Crusader will do. I didn't put a 4-star on it just because I don't know. I just didn't. I crafted it for the stream, so. Wiki said there's no static vendor. Interesting. I know there's not for the laser. For some reason, I don't believe the wiki. I mean, I should believe the wiki, but for whatever reason, I'm just not believing it. The plasma plan can't be that rare, can it? I don't know. All right, I have no... Here we go. All right, there we go. Now, do I have Sweet Mutant Fruit Tea? That's really the one I care about. I do a Sweetwater Special Blend. Oh, all right, let's do a Sweet Mutant Fruit Tea here. Not that I really need to do a lot of damage here. If you have Furious on a Gauss shotgun, will the stacks count per pellet? Yes, they will. Yeah, you want to build stacks with that one. Oh, I shot all my shots before it could actually take damage. Yeah, shield is coming down. Nice and quick. Nice and quick. Yeah, this isn't... 12 rounds isn't that much. Cold Shoulder actually will work really well with all the cripple perks and stuff. It'll actually work really well to take down the shield here. I mean, I'm getting over... What is that? Like 1,500 per hit? That's actually not too bad. Just thought it was sale from Brotherhood Free States. I don't know. We'll find out. We're gonna find out. That's gonna be my mission here, is to try and find the plasma plan. See if it's actually available from one of the vendors. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. All right, we are scrapping these. Overeaters Union, yeah, scrap that. Choo-choos. You know what? Choo-choos might be interesting on a melee character, even though I don't have I've never built power armor for this character. So we'll do that, and... What's the other? Yeah, we're good. All right. I'm ready. 1,500, pretty good. Well, yeah, for just a Crusader pistol for a melee. I mean, I do have perks. I have all the Onslaught stuff going, and it is Furious. So not too bad. I'm happy with that. I have the Expert Master Guerrilla Gunslinger perk, so... I'm okay with that. Uh-oh, there's the monster coming to get me. Haven't done an array a while. Yeah, it is still cheesable. I don't think that changes either with the BTS. I mean, they keep doing stuff to keep people away, and I mean, I think the latest thing they did was it won't shoot you or something, so... Okay, he was hiding. Thought he was coming for me, but apparently that's not what I wanted. Playing a little cat and mouse, and I'm the mouse. I hear him. I'm not gonna look. I hear him on my heels. Well, it looks like everything over there didn't spawn, so yeah. Might not be rebar, but glowy pointy things. What? Glowing... Oh. Yeah, on that particular power armor skin. The nuclear winter one, right? Yeah, I hear him over there. All right, last one here. Uh oh, Pip's dead. We'll try to make it by. Try to get by without you. Drill is doing just fine. Wow, okay. More staggering. Yeah, actually, Johnny, is it Johnny? Not Johnny. Who's the camp ally that, Joey Bello. That camp ally has a buff that it really reduces staggering, but it only lasts for an hour, and you can only do it once per day. Damn it. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of, I'm gonna go down here. This is probably a terrible idea. I think I grabbed the one Bane was gonna get. I think that's what I did. Your cat's fault? Uh-oh. Drill's in trouble. Drill's in trouble. All right, so we're over there. Kind of running out of... Oh, Bane's... Wow, okay, that's... Okay, there's one right there. All right, well, so now it's a race to see if I can pick up everything. Oh, the drill is in trouble. The drill is getting wrecked. What is happening, John? Did you stop defending, Johnny? Like, you don't need to do that. I can get everything. You don't need to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what just happened? I got punched. And I just staggered me? What is happening? The drill, what happened? Did you just stop? Did you just let it die? I didn't even get the chance. I was robbed. All right. I mean, if we're just gonna give up when people die, then I'm gonna leave too, because that's not how I roll. If people die, we just keep going until there's nobody left. He's just getting wrecked. Yeah, that happens sometimes too. We were so close. I just needed to get that one, and I think I could have grabbed the easy ones out in the hall. We would have been done. I think we were that close. I don't know. This one will go perfectly smooth. There we go. He's doing his Gandalf impersonation. You shall not pass. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little congested. I'm not sure if that's allergies or if that's a cold or what, but yeah. Either way, it's like I'll take allergies. I'll take a cold. Don't give me both at once. That's not fair. I'm not sure where he is. So I saw a red dot. That's all I saw a red dot. Everyone's defending. That'll work. There's this guy. I thought about doing something really stupid. and it worked. I did something really stupid. I got by him. So that's awesome. It's awesome when it works. Let's see. Where are you? I don't know where he is. Which makes me nervous. But that's okay. Chop him up. Slice and dice. I do have an auto axe in this character, I think. Yeah, not knowing where this guy is a little... Like, where are you? I hear him. Alright, well that's the last container over here. Alright, I have no idea what happened to that dude. He wandered off somewhere. He relocated. He got a job working at Walmart as a greeter. Come on, there we go. Welcome to Walmart. You're dead. Let's see. There's one over there. We doing... Mole miners are more aggressive. They seem like they're super aggressive today. Just in general. Alright, so there's one right there. I had one punch me to death from there before. When I was standing up here. So, yeah, I've died over here many times. Hopefully, I don't run into another one. That can happen as well. All right, we're getting there. I think we're at the point where we can start grabbing the easy ones, probably. Maybe. I deposited one, right? Did the bar move? All right, we're gonna grab the easy ones. Hoping Oh, geez, the drill. The drill! What is going on with the drill today? Just need one more. Okay. Is there another easy one out here, I hope? No! No more easy ones. Oh, crap. Alright. They got grabbed early, or they didn't. Oh, we got it. Alright, cool. Good job, everybody. I didn't even know. Wow, Gandalf impersonation is really good. Until they get to the third stage, yes. Alright, we made it. Good job, everybody. Onion is missing a lot of skins. Go gadget mole miners, yeah. I think I have an auto axe here, I think. I mean, it is a melee character after all, so it would actually make sense to have an auto axe, I think. Maybe. All right. Do that. Vampires, tire iron, sure. Frozen, no. Just no. All right, let me check my food buffs here. Because I think everything is wearing out. Well, let's see. We got 3 minutes. We can do this in 3 minutes. Let's see here. Where is my... Wait. Where's my auto axe? What the hell? I have an auto axe. Hang on. What is happening here? Is it Furious or is it vampires? Let's see here. It's probably vampires. Saltron Blade. What is happening here? All right, now I'm wondering where's I have an auto axe somewhere. Oh, maybe it's aristocrats. Could be aristocrats. That's possible. Did I see it? There we go. Auto axe. Perfect. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Wow, I'm not prepared at all like I thought I was. All right, I'm gonna push this button. Maybe.
System access restored. Routine security scan initiated. Scan complete. Unauthorized personnel. Command center compromised.
Good thing they waited for me to go in and just get wrecked. Awesome.
Pursuing emergency security protocol. Stand by.
That was good. Next time they can just not wait for me because obviously I'm just that guy. That's always how it goes though on the, you know, with raids. There's some guy that you're always waiting on, and then that person inevitably is the first one to die every time. I'm not usually that person, but today I am. Yep, go, rah, 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 T1. I mean, look at this. I could have just pushed the button and stood there. But whatever. It is what it is. All right. Yeah, it's like he's never done a raid before. I promise I've done a raid before. Let's see. Vulcan, vampire, something or other. Oh, glutton. This is the one I'm chasing on my main. Glutton is one of the second stars or the only second star I'm missing on my main character. It's hard to chase down those second stars just because of the you know, it's just, yeah, you can't buy like a second star thing. It has to be 2 stars. Obi-Wan, hello. Mandy, hello. They need to put 3 stalkers in that room. In the room with the Enclave soldiers, the stalkers. Are we okay? Push the button. Push it.
Alert. Hostile breach detected. Lockdown initiated. Lockdown will persist until hostile presence is removed.
Whoops. And all my buffs wore off. Let's see. The stagger. The stagger. Last time I did this event, I died to a stagger at the exact wrong time. And all my food is hang on. My food is all worn out, so we're gonna redo our food buffs here. While my team has got under control. Let's see here. Yes, company tea we definitely need for that. And let's see here. Death Call Wellington, which I'm really low on. I need to get some more of that. And we have Pemmican and Perfect Bubblegum. All right. We're all set. Glutton, you can craft those on a few of your characters. I think I learned it on one of my characters, but where are we at with this? Hopefully I got him with that and he wasn't too far away. What's his, yeah, his health is pretty low. Yeah, look at my, you can tell. I have no buffs for hipfire accuracy. Those crosshairs are gigantic. All right, everyone seems to be doing their own thing. That doesn't work very well. I don't know what's going on over here. Oh, there's Bane. Where's is the stalker dead? I guess the stalker's dead. All right, cool. Now we wait. 3 stalkers. That would be interesting. I don't know. That would actually kind of that would actually suck. Imagine you go and you try and take down the shield generators, and there's a stalker in there guarding it. Like, then what do you do? It's like, well, I can't get out of the shield generator without dying, and there's a stalker, and yeah, that would suck. I don't think they should do that. I think that's not a good idea. I mean, I'm all for making things challenging, but just making them just unplayable. I mean, because I think that would add a level of unplayability to that. It certainly wouldn't be fun. It's got to be it, right? All right, good job, everybody but me. Racking those caps up, and then it'll be a quest for, what was the event that came up anyway? Oh, load boring. Vampire, cattle prod, limb damage, reduce weight. I'm gonna pass on that. Berserker's Gatling laser, weapon speed and perception. No. No and no. Let's do this. And that. All right, let's do our pistol here and see our 12 rounds. This is we're having the automatic, because normally what I was using before, it's a quad laser. It's quad crit damage, reduced AP. And when the next update comes, that's what I'll be using, but it's kind of unbuffed at the moment, so it's your party, you'll die if you want to. Yeah, exactly. And I didn't even show I'm wearing the, I'll do that after. Is everyone is here. All right, let's go. No time like the present. Tiny Dance Rock Gaming, hello, hello. Ain't no party like an alcoholic party. So, crit for 1400, that's not too bad. I'll take that. I mean, obviously with this fire rate and the ammo size, that isn't much, but there's a tail. I'll shoot the tail. Not gonna do much with the tail. Got killed, all right. And it's dead. All right. That was, mostly I was a spectator. Wasn't the plan, but that's kind of how it ended up being. Bashers, anti-armor bow, and the operative under armor, which is meh. It's like, I don't want to use an armor that debuffs my AP. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing. Because anybody, I mean, the under armor looks fine, but I don't know that I mean, most people wear an outfit, so you don't see it anyway. But is anyone using the Enclave, whatever it's called? Let's see here. Apparel. Is anyone using this? Enclave Secret Operative Under Armor? I mean, AP minus 10 to me is just, and plus it doesn't give you any stat bonuses. Well, I mean, maybe it will when you put, well, actually, can you? Is there like shield and stuff on this? I didn't even look. Does this take, I haven't even looked at this. All right, let's go here. Oh, load bearing's going. All right, I'm gonna go to that. Maybe pick up some repeatable and whatever. 0 rad resist for ghouls. Oh, for ghouls, yeah, okay. Yeah, but unless you're getting your radiation from like a gamma gun, you really don't care, because if you're getting it from toxic goo, your radiation resistance is kind of irrelevant. Let's see. Whew. And we're at 30 seconds harvest before. All right, why don't we just leave instead of running in to turn around and leave again? Scrapped it every single time. I think I have one. Oh, is it secret? It's the Secret Services lining. Is that what it is? It's not the Enclave lining. You know, like the Urban Operative and that. I haven't looked. I'm going to take this to a bench and see. What do we have here? Oh, tokens. I mean, they don't weigh anything anymore. So oh, look at all this stuff. All right, we're gonna do some cleanup on aisle 9 out here. Mole miners drop good junk, so we'll take some of that mole miner junk. Keep the server nice and running tightly. Let's see here. Anything else? Any other? Oh, there's some more mole miner junk. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of good stuff. Brain is mush. I'm right about the mod. Oh, okay. Is that a Crusader pistol? Yep, this is a Crusader pistol. I crafted it for the stream, actually. Furious with critical damage and reduced AP cost. Yeah, normally I run automatic, but the automatic ones I like aren't buffed yet. I'll have to wait till the next update. The electric one. It's a pickup from Tanagra Town. Oh, okay. So the one from Tanagra Town, that is the urban operative, or the well, not. I mean, it's urban and forest, but it's the operative Under Armour. Thank you, appreciate that. Yes, Pip, that'll be tomorrow's video. It's not the one with electric stuff. I'm not sure what you mean by electric stuff. I'm not really sure. We're gonna go here and scrap. I mean, I went from the raid to there, so we'll scrap. We'll do that, and then what do you mean electric stuff? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. But yeah, if it's the one from the Tanagra Town, that is the pistol that does the explosion when you crit. Oh no, that's no, it's not the circuit breaker. It has a similar sound, but no, it's a bit better, Pip. I thought it was really good. If I remember, I'll put it out tonight for members. If I remember, sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But yeah, but yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. So, wait, was there something to learn here? There was. Let's see, drill. Furious plasma cutter, no. Bashers, no. Kind of curious. Let's see what this operative Under Armour looks like. Gonna be your new manual aim gun. I mean, I use it on a character already for, all right, so yeah, it's not, so this character knows the Secret Service, so it's not Secret Service. I guess I don't know the urban operative or the operative ones, so it must be that. But yeah, we're gonna scrap it. I'm pretty sure I already have one saved up. Let's see. I should put that here. I'm not sure why that was in my stash. I'm not sure. That should not have been in my stash. All right, we're gonna sell some stuff, and then we're gonna check out vendors. Let's see. Comex, fine. We saved Fury. Oh, geez, look at all those rad toad eggs. I could make eggs and bacon and. No, I got two serums and they're both the same one. Okay, my caps are okay. We save XL2. And super stems we don't need though. Oh, I'm capped out, I guess. All right, there's that. Oh, what do you have for sale here? Let's see. Let's see what we've got here for I have all the plans. Whatever they have, I've got them, so they don't sell. It's not gonna be Raiders either, but yeah. It's not a plan, it's a loose mod. I haven't seen any loose mods for it. I mean, the one from Tanagra Town it's a plan. It's the shielded plan for the in fact, we should go there. Let's see here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for plans here. So that would be plasma. Pistol, probably. I don't see anything there. Yeah, we'll go to Tanagra Town too. We'll grab that plan since obviously I don't know it if it uses shielded, but if it's a loose mod, then I've never seen any loose mods for Under Armour. It's not a thing I've ever seen before. Let's see, Gatling laser, Gatling plasma gun. See? I knew it was wrong. I knew the wiki was wrong. Plasma gun is right here. Unless you're looking for laser gun. Unless you were, did you look up laser gun, Mr. 3, instead of plasma gun? Because plasma gun's right here. And we're just gonna grab this plan. Since I'm kind of capped out anyway. Let's see, I wanted to sell some more of this. All right, did that. All right. Now let's learn the plan. Yep. Sometimes it's fun to be right. It feels a lot better than not being right. Let's see here. What do we probably picked up 1 million shotgun shells. I mean, I probably don't need this, but that's okay. For now, we'll do that. Claim tokens, I'll just stay right there. Did I put cold shoulder? Oops, nope. Cold shoulder right there, and we need to do the vacuum tubes. I've not done this daily forever. It's been so long since I've done that daily. Wiki said otherwise. That's weird. Let's see here. We want quest items, right? Radio vacuum tubes. Perfect. Okay. My brain is not functioning. There we go. That's what I wanted. All right, let's go. We can go turn this in before we go. Well, actually, I don't need to turn that in yet. We're gonna do the other one first. So we have that one, and then the next one is retirement plan, which is former raider, which is right there. I can't fast travel there, so let's go to the event. Just chill there until it starts. Want to be safe? Yes. See, that's what happens when you want to be safe and just look things up. But that's actually surprising. The wiki is usually not wrong. The people who maintain that usually do their due diligence. So, and maybe it wasn't always available that way. I don't know. Maybe it was added at a later date. I do not know the answer. So, anyway, so we can look at the character while we're waiting here. So here is the hang on, just in case, letter of resignation. Yeah, that thing that everyone picks up. All right, so I'm wearing the apron. This is the floral apron, well, not floral apron, whatever it's called. And this is one of the crowns I showed last stream. So the apparel is the sea sprout flower crown, which I really like. I like that. I thought it was a pretty nice one. And then the where are we at? Wasteland florist apron, which, you know, that's what it looks like there. And then we have the Crocolagus bat. Crocolagus? Anyway, everyone said they like that one, so we have that as well. I like the gorilla a little better, I gotta say, but we're going for a different one. Different character. And this is the build that we have going on. So yeah, a spec for Gladiator, one-handed at the moment. But yeah, this is the pistol loadout. Probably change again when the new season rolls around. Giga Crown glows. I've got one of those too, I think. I think I crafted one of those last time. I think. Yeah, this is using, I'm using the Secret Service Under Armour. So yeah, and I'm using, what is this? Brotherhood Recon Armor. Yeah, it's all Overeaters, mix of strength, endurance, and I think I have one powered piece on there. And, it's limit breaking. Yeah, I have limit breaking on the 4-star, so I can crit every other shot. So yeah, kind of spec for a mix of ranged and melee. Hello, Benji. Welcome. All right, so this event should start in 30 seconds or so. Yeah, the congestion is coming in. Great. I was like, this is great. I just have a sore throat, no runny nose or anything. That'll be great. And yeah, I spoke too soon. Yeah, I love the paint. I love the paint on the that carbine paint. But yeah, I like the carbine. I actually have a character that plays a Novats commando character, which I'll probably do on one of the streams, actually. I'll use that one of the times. But that's the carbine's kind of the main weapon there. You could use some help. Yes, you could. And are we there? There we go. Prepare. Prepare to frolic in a meadow. Is it a meadow? Is it this meadow? Oh, I gotta blow my nose. And you don't need to watch that, I don't think. All right, I feel better now. All right, here we, there we go. More staggering, of course. I mean, the great thing about this, about all these explosions is it really, it damages your armor, so you have to repair it more often, which is cool. That's what we want. It's a use for all the repair kits you get from raids. Let's see. My favorite is when you do this event and people are using everything but a fire weapon. I did one of those where there was one person with a minigun, one person with a Tesla cannon. Like, well, that's not super helpful when you gotta set things on fire. We don't have fire options. There's no elemental options on miniguns. Although I will say, when I was playing Fallout 4, one of the legendary drops I got a few days ago was a minigun, had like cryo on it. So it did cold damage and it froze your enemies. I mean, I'm not using a minigun on that character, but still, it's like, that's kind of cool. I kind of wish that 4-star effects were like, kind of like the legendary effects we get in 4. You know, Plasma Infused is one of my favorite ones, but they just have like these single kind of just random effects, which I think can be kind of fun. Like they spice up a weapon, but they don't make it, although, yeah, if you get bleed damage on a high fire rate weapon, then yeah, you are a wrecking ball. Not sure, I couldn't move for whatever reason. Where we at? All right, we're about, oh, I didn't drink the tea, but I guess it's too late now. Next time, if I remember. Any meadow it is. Yes, any meadow. I saw a thing and it just vanished. There was a little marker for a plant. It must have been one of those plants that is, that we're at, no, we're not at, oh, we are at 30 on one of them. Oh, let's go deposit. If we can before it fills up. Oh, the big bloom is starting. That's good.
You're doing great, sweetheart. Give 'em hell.
Jeez. The staggering is it's jeez. Makes it tough to function, the constant staggering. Lexa, no. Been trying Cremator, but it just doesn't count. That's lag. It should count. But yeah, sometimes server lag just gets in the way. I mean, it should count. Anything that sets them on fire should count. So it's just, but there are issues. There are issues with like hit registration or just, I mean, generally it's just server lag that's making it. We're gonna try our flamey thing here. If I can get a hit on something, I may not. Since we have a bunch of flame, sometimes it feels like it's a bit of a battle where you're trying to set them on fire before people shoot them with other things that aren't fire-based weapons. Oh, we're already there. All right, well that was easy. Easy peasy. Not having to do much on this server. But then we can go kill a raider. I was gonna spend some time looking for a plasma, but I guess I don't need to do that since I found one on my first attempt. My first or second vendor I looked at. Defeat Beelzebub. Oh, there you are. Get a hit in before I get staggered again. A lot of my hits seem like they were just kind of going right through. Having some hit registration issues. Sometimes it's stuck on 6 of 25 for 2-3 minutes and then it just jumps. Yep. Oh yeah. I mean, we have the latency and it just, yeah. Yeah. The performance of this event has been inconsistent. Let's just put it that way. Inconsistent is what we're going to go with. That's our word of the day, inconsistent. All right. Has so many times stuck on 5 and then 30. Yep, stuck on 5, then it's 30. Or stuck on 5 and then it's 10. And then stuck on 10 for a while and then it's yeah, it's all over the place. Ooh, last round, come on. The most loved effect ever. Only on public? Go with terrible. 15 is not good. Oh, 15 frames? No, 15 frames is not good at all. The lowest mine's gotten is into the 30s, but usually when that happens, the event is gonna fail because nothing is spawning. Now I have extra gamma green tea, so there's that. Store the flowers. So I have too many. Okay, I need to get. Okay. We've got a lot of extra things in here that I don't want. We'll do the flower crowns. Oh, and a honeybee's tube. I think that's the first time I've seen that one. Let's see. Radio vacuum tube. All right, we got to turn that in. Basic repair kits. Don't want those. Bioluminescent fluid. Don't want that. Let's see. Let's put away Fury, the magazines, baubles, and the Excel. Ooh, let's spend our treasury notes, get some gold. That is how we get perfect bubblegum. Bethesda is very consistent in their inconsistency. Yes. Give enough time for low-level players to get some damage and get better. Oh, I think a lot of the bosses would benefit from a mechanic where they can't be damaged temporarily. Yeah, I kind of hate that. I mean, I really hate that. I mean, that's one thing I don't like about the boss in, you know, this, the Nuka World one, is the whole, you can't, to me, that I don't like those artificial things like that. I mean, if it's a brand new player, I mean, part of me is like, well, you know, if a brand new player can't get damage in, well, they're not really designed for brand new players. And if you design boss events to accommodate absolutely everybody, then they're usually not good for anybody, is what I think. I mean, it's a boss. It's supposed to be tough. I mean, it's just like the raids. I mean, imagine if the raids were tailored to brand new players, they would be terrible. So yeah, I'm not necessarily a fan of having it where enemies you can't do damage to them at all. I mean, it's one thing if it's a shield and you have to take down the shield. Then, you know, you're doing damage. But if it's just like this mechanic where you're just on a clock and you just have to wait for some imaginary timer to go down before they'll take damage, I'm not a fan of that mechanic ever. As it is, I think we have too much waiting, you know, built into things. I mean, like the Big Bloom, for example, right? To trigger the event, you have to talk to her. And then when you talk to her, it's prepare. You have like this 30-second count. And it's like, well, if I've already talked to her, that tells you that I'm ready for the event to start. I mean, it's the same thing with Moonshine Jamboree. It's like, once I talk to the NPC to start the event, like if I press start, it means I'm ready. So just go ahead and let's get it going. Don't make me wait longer. Talk to oh, I was thinking I need to loot a corpse, but that's not this event. All right, we'll go talk to Roxy, talk to Ren, and get some rep. Do you think Ultrasight Titan is the wrong way of doing that, though? Absolutely. Yeah, 4080 Super and 7800X 3D, and your FPS tanked to 30. Wow. With medium settings. Wow. Not great on optimization. Yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, their games are not. Yeah, that's just not how that's not their games, right? Does the trowel skit work on a plasma cutter? I don't know. I think it only works. I haven't not tried it. My understanding is it only works on, I think, like the combat knife. I saw someone post that where it only works on like one thing.
Can I cross this name off my list?
But I haven't tried it, so I'm not positive. Let's see here. Well, lie. I think lie gives you the most.
Nice work.
Even though it's not a lie, which is weird.
Set aside for my best hunters here.
Release Killing Floor 3. I've never played a Killing Floor.
Do some payment here. Hard work deserves.
All right, so I get some rep there. You can barely tell. Like, you can barely tell. I remember the first time I did this reputation grind, it was like, what? This is going so slow. And that was, obviously there was no, let's see. They're all yours on the house. I think that's the most rep too. You know, when I first few times I did this grind, there was no Moonshine Jamboree, so there was no alternate way to get rep.
Next time you feel the urge
Gonna be a
to
Wednesday
watch
stream.
more
No
Valkyrie,
Bex. For the foreseeable future, no Wednesday streams. Deep Rock Galactic. I've heard Deep Rock Galactic is
what
fun.
kind of tech
I mean, I've heard good things, and I've looked at it, but
do some recon.
it's just only so much time. So much time and so many games. So many games. Let's do that, and that. All right, unlock some things. Let's do his quest. The camera dude. That we can get right if we. No, so I have to pick. Let's see. This one I have to do foundation and then sell the pictures to Crater. Been a while. The raids are similar to Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah. It was just too much, Bex. I was, especially with the summer, it's just like the amount of time I have is like, there's just a lot more things that need to be done. Not even like fun things, just like things to do. And, yeah, and Wednesdays were just making it very difficult. Not only for like content on this channel was making it hard, but also just like regular life, real life things. Plus, honestly, the Fallout 4 streams just weren't performing very well compared to 76. So I don't think it was helping. Light seems weird in here. Yeah. There was a number of reasons why.
So good to see you again.
Life and adulting, something like that.
Another photo reconnaissance.
Wonder if we get a new raid in December. I don't think so, Obi-Wan. I think, I'm pretty sure we don't get a raid until next year. We should get, I think we'll get hard content though. I mean, I think we're going to get stuff this year that's not a raid, that's hard content. But raid this year, I was told no.
Tend to gather information about.
That would be the way I would want to do it, Jules. Would be a second channel. I talked about it a bit, but yeah, it's a matter of finding the time. Like if I had the time,
Choice.
if I can find the time, then that's what it would be. Would be another channel that would be probably just a streaming channel, but it would be for other games. I think that would be the best way.
To the settlement.
Yeah, I like doing it, Bex. I mean, I like doing the streams. I thought they were really fun, and when I was watching the last one, I was really
It goes without if you could provide, and that's all we need.
I miss it. I mean, I miss doing it, but at the same time, it's like, oh, it's nice to have the time to be able to do things like catch up on like just life and stuff. That's the thing. When you own a house, summertime brings just extra work is what it amounts to. Photo opportunity is the one, right? So what does it want? It wants me to photo a generator. I always thought these were like the dumbest quests. Take a picture of a generator. Oh, okay. I'm sure that'll help you. Hey, Mike, welcome. Yeah, I don't think it was hurting the channel, Jules. What I think was happening was it just isn't helping either. I mean, I think it was kind of a wash, because people who are coming, if all they care about is 4, they're going to look at the other stuff. Oh, let's see what she has. They'll look at the other stuff and go, well, there's no other 4 content, right? So it's not going to be, oh, dirt tiles. I have so much. Let's see, anything here that I really want? Probably nothing I'm dying for. Okay, let's, generators over here. Snap some photos and then go sell them. All right, we have the generator and then, oh, Spruce Knob Lake is nice. We don't have to go to the lake for this one. Own a house, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Liars. Yeah, I don't know if anyone ever said that. I never thought it'd be fun, but I don't know. There are times I think it's better than renting, and then there's times I think, because I have a friend that rents, and his weekends are just, his weekends are his weekends, right? They're not filled with yard work and mowing his lawn and stuff like that. They're filled with, he went fishing and did some archery. I know we can get it from up here. This is usually my spot. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's take the photos back up here and get a little more rep, and it is very little. Any luck on plans for a new event? Sort of. I mean, I haven't gotten the new. I got the drink plan once, had it drop for me, and then Johnny gave me one on Friday's stream. The problem with the plans on the event are basically that they're all, I mean, for the most part, they're just a giant pain in the ass to make. So, like, that's the biggest issue with them. It's like, hey, craft this thing so you can craft this other thing, and then you can craft the plan.
Well,
But
you wandered in
You want some photos?
Recent intel, huh?
Intel. I took a picture of a lake and a picture of a generator. I'm sure these photos would be tremendously helpful.
You've got.
Here, pay me what I want. Oh, let's see here. I'll take it, I think. I don't need caps. Your friendship is reward enough.
Making the smart choice, huh?
Thank you for subscribing. Scones82. Thank you, thank you.
Get any more of these photos? Come and see me.
That's weird. It hasn't given it doesn't usually have notifications for that, but okay. I must have, when I was messing around last time, I must have turned on a thing that I didn't mean to turn on. Anyway. That Tia is not worth the 10% damage buff, really. No, but if you're herbivore, it's 25% damage and 12.5% XP. The thing is, it's like, my whole thought is, when do I need it? Like, I really don't ever need that extra 10% damage. And for me, that's the thing. Is like, well, if I don't need it, do I really want to go to that level of effort? And the answer is generally no. I don't want to go to that level of effort to make that thing. How do we get the plans for a nuclear reactor? Not the round half sphere, but the regular one. Oh, it should be, I think pretty much any of the vendors in the White Spring Mall sell it. It's just called Fusion Reactor is what it's called, Fusion. Usually it's like 200 caps, I think. It's pretty cheap. So yeah, I think pretty much any of the vendors will sell it, I think. But yeah, it's called Fusion Reactor. I think they all sell it. I'm pretty sure. If they don't sell it, I know Free States does for sure. It failed, but I asked Skyer. I guess we'll go back to Davenport where he'll tell me he's disappointed. I forgot about that step since I sold the, since I already sold them. Power plant. I think you can get it from, can't you get that from workshops too? Maybe not. For some reason I was thinking you could. That you could get that plan, you have a chance from workshop. I would just buy, I mean, it's only a couple hundred caps, it's super cheap. Yeah. Nobody wants to do it, that's true. Nobody wants to do power. I'm sure there's somebody that likes doing them. That person is not me. But yeah, for as cheap as it is, I would just buy it. I mean, the expensive part of that isn't the buying of it, it's the crafting of it. But you don't have to do it more than just once.
Ah, you've returned.
I can't even imagine what you'd be running if you needed 2 of those. Or can you even do 2 of those in one camp? I guess you probably could. I sold the pictures to someone else.
If I'd known
This is like so funny. It's like I went to the market and here's some magic beans.
in the first place, your reward is forfeit.
I lost my reward. Lame.
Pay someone that
You like distinguished guests? So there must be people even weird there. Yes.
So good.
Distinguished guests? Yeah, no. Oh. I have a sneeze. It is. I don't know if it wants to. Yeah, I don't know. I have a sneeze. Oh. Very congested. I don't know if this is allergies or if this is a cold. If this is just like the sore throat turning into a cold. I don't know. All right, let's go trash whatever we picked up. All right, we've got, what's that? Always vigilant. We have an event coming up though, shortly. Hey, Brian, when power up plants, doesn't it power the workshops in that region? It powers up the workshops? I know it powers up the workshop at the power plant. Does it power up all of the workshops and all of the, I don't know. Actually, I know it just powers the one at the workshop, at the power plant itself. So if I power up Monongah, is that in the Savage? I guess that's in the Savage Divide. Does that mean every, like this workshop and, there's not that many in the workshops. There's only a couple, right? There's only a couple, but does that mean both those workshops get power? I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. And this used to be a power plant, right? Or not a power plant, a workshop foundation. I think that would have been kind of interesting. I wish I could have seen that. Maybe the only person, I'm sure there's at least one other person that likes it. One other crazy person. All right. You like Swarm of Suitors, Heart of the Swamp, and Tunnel of Love? I mean, Heart of the Swamp is usually pretty quick. I don't love Swarm of Suitors just because of all of the obstacles in the way. And it covers such a big area. Sorry, my nose itches. When you're a kid, you figured out smelling popcorn grains would help you not sneeze? Interesting. I've never heard that before. I mean, part of it is it's warm today, so I have a fan blowing on me, so I have, you know, the air circulating, which is tickling my nose. One violent night. All right. Let's go do that. Let's go be violent at night. Violent in the dark. Right now, Jules, it seems like it's really difficult to get people to do events just in general. So not just those events, but just everything. People just don't. I think I think there's a large percentage of people that are just kind of bored because we're just getting not new stuff, right? We need newness. And we finally get one new event, but it's only seasonal and it's running terribly. So yeah, I'm hoping this year is backloaded a bit, where we're gonna get just like a bunch of amazing, like cool stuff to do at the end of the year, because we don't really know. We've heard nothing, right? I mean, they teased ghouls and fishing, a year ago? It was like last summer when they teased fishing and ghouls. So, and we haven't had anything really teased since then, right? I mean, we heard about the Gleaming Depths, but we've gotten that. So basically everything that we know about, I mean, fishing will get soon, but we've seen it, right? Like it is on the PTS. You've seen fishing if you watch any videos. So we've seen everything that's been announced at this point. And so what comes after is kind of a mystery in terms of content. I'm not talking balance adjustments. I'm just talking in terms of content. It's kind of a mystery. Nobody's interested in the usual stuff. No, they want some new, people want new things to do. It's the end of the season. It's been that way for most of the season, Johnny. I mean, this season, people checked out earlier than I've ever seen in a season. I mean, it's like we got the ghoul, but then it was, okay, but now that I have a ghoul, what am I gonna do with the ghoul? So, online friends list is pretty short. Man, mine is too. Mine is too. I'm falling apart before your eyes. Did not know that Mr. 3, what did you know? Oh, you mean the power plant thing? I didn't know that either. That's kind of interesting. I don't know when I would ever put that to use, but I mean, it's interesting. I don't know how useful it is, but it's interesting. If it would provide power to camps, I mean, that'd be kind of fun. You power it up and your camp is powered. Something, I don't know. Did your season in a week? Yeah, Mike, mine was about that on one account, not this one, but my other account was about a week. So, and I'm not even doing dailies on there. I'm only doing them on this until I hit rank 1. Once I can get I have 2 more things to claim on the first bonus page, and then I'm done doing dailies and weeklies. Drinks, hello. Here's the down animation for the cannibal perk. Yes, I've tried to revive people that are eating a corpse before, because I see that, I see someone eating a corpse and I think they're down, and they're not. They're just having dinner. Play the scoreboard except getting the atoms, but you don't value those things as much. Well, and that's why, I mean, the repeatable, I've done the repeatable in past seasons for perk coins, but pretty much all of the characters that I play regularly have all the perk coins that they need. I mean, usually what I like is to have enough in reserve that I can rank up a legendary special to max, and a lot of my characters I can rank up multiples if I need to. So I'm just, yeah. So I'm just not interested in doing the grind for the dailies just for repeatable stuff just to do it. And I don't care about atoms. I always have way more than I can spend, or that I want to spend, I guess. I mean, I guess you can always spend them, but typically they're just, most of the times the atomic shop stuff just doesn't interest me. Most of it. My world is full. Harass someone in PvP? Yes. I did a few streams back. I hit someone in PvP by accident. Pacifist got turned off and I didn't know it. I got killed. They retaliated and killed me. That was the stream character. Yeah, I actually have some, I'm ready for the next season. I am ready. I've got a couple of stream character ideas. I mean, I have one that I know I'm gonna do first, and then another one that I might do second. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the new season. Would have killed me too. I mean, I wasn't PvPing on purpose. It was an accidental one of those things where pacifists got turned off during an event, and then I got the pop-up, and then I was dead. So, because that seems to happen once with every single character. You have at least one point during a character's life where pacifist gets turned off, and you don't get any kind of a notification or anything. So not a lot of people here. Usually this is like swimming with like there's just like a ton of people, but yeah. How is my world full? Like my world's full. Where is everybody? Probably everyone's AFK at down south. Bare hands. Oh, I could do bare hands. I mean, I probably won't because someone's gonna. Yeah, someone's already killed it or already shot it. I would have tried to punch it to death. Could have done that. Wow, a lot of legendaries. A lot of legendaries. Okay. Let's actually. I always check back here. Let's see. That's where the bauble spawns. No bauble. I didn't even look inside. I think I would have noticed it when I was on the instrument, when I was on the camera, though. All right, let's go either scrap these or turn them into the script machine. One of the two. Tired of respecing your build every 3 months? Yeah, we've got a couple of more updates of that. So next season, the one that we have coming up, that's going to be rifles and shotguns. The one after that is going to be heavy guns, bows, melee, and throwables. Apparently they're doing stuff with throwables, and I'm kind of curious to see what that's like. Because I think we're going to get not only, you know, like more damage on throwable stuff, but we'll also get more, I think the mechanic of throwables might change. It sounds like there may actually be perk cards, and yeah, I don't know. I'm really interested to see what they do with throwables. Because I would love it if we could get like an actual, you know, build like a throwable character that's not just like a bomber, you know, one that's like built around, you know, like if all I wanted to have was like throwing knives and stuff. That'd be neat. You have like 300 perk points and you can gather more through your surplus perk cards. Well, yeah, and every time we get a new season, right, with all of these perk card changes, we end up with like 7 copies of a card and you just end up scrapping them that way. So I'm actually picking up a lot of perk points on characters that I'm not even playing just because I log in and like, oh, okay, I have all these duplicate perk cards now and I'll just scrap them because there's only one rank of this card that I have a bunch of. So, oops, don't sell that. Almost out of sellable space. Melissa, hello. Only 2 more updates to go. Yeah, Mike, I think by the time I think with the September update, that'll be like the last of it for the foreseeable future. I mean, I'm sure they'll still do tweaks here and there, but the massive changes they've been doing, I think that'll come to an end with that update. Next playthrough, let's count the legendary mod you get to see what a newbie would get by the time you beat the game. It's actually pretty low, Brian. If you're not doing like, if you're not grinding for things, like if you're not doing like, you know, like I did expeditions and, you know, with that, when they updated the legendary crafting system, I was doing a lot of expeditions because raids hadn't arrived. And so I was doing like just all day long, I would just do expos to try and get legendaries. And even then it's a slow grind. But if you're just doing it through playing, you know, where you are, we just have Wolf Horde as well. So if you're just doing it while playing with the normal drops, it is not, like, there's not much to track. Like, mostly you just scrap and nothing happens. TDM, hello. Oh, Tanagra Town for the plan? I could do that. I forgot. We'll kill some wolves first. You have every single plan for the event. Nice, congrats. For the Under Armour test. Yeah, TDM, I'll do that. Although I don't have that Under Armour now. I scrapped it. I might have some of my stash, I'm not sure. All right, have a good night, Johnny. Let's see here. I actually thought, someone had suggested quite a while ago, to do a new player experience, like a video on the new player experience. And I actually thought about doing a character that way, like a stream character where I tried to play it like a new player. I don't know that I could. I would try, but I mean, I know enough that, like, to try and figure out, okay, what would a new player do just to see what it's like? I don't know how well I could replicate that experience. But it is an idea. It is something that I may do at some point. Do like just a new player experience character just to see. Let's see, where are we? Oh, we got one there. All right, we'll go there. But that was suggested a while ago on the stream. Quite a while. I don't remember who did it, but. So it would take a year for a new player to get something they want. Not necessarily a year. I mean, it would depend on how they play, Brian. I mean, if all you did was like jump to events and do quests and stuff, it could take a while. I mean, you kind of have to, if you want to learn legendary stuff, you kind of have to go after it. I mean, that is the thing. You kind of have to be, you know, go, okay, I'm going to do expeditions. I'm going to do daily ops. Raids are a great thing. I mean, raids I think are the best way, but expeditions are decent as well. I mean, that's really how I got most of what I know. I mean, I got most of it in expeditions, and I got a lot more in raids. But I mean, you kind of have to make that a goal to go after things. I mean, you'll learn everything eventually, but, well, I don't know if everything, but the way to get the legendary mods is to target what gives you the most legendary items to scrap, is what I would say. Teenagers are new to Fallout, and it's been a pain walking them through the perk cards. You can use this one today, but in a month it'll be different. Yes, no, I get that. That now is a rough, because someone had asked, it might have been on Mr. 3's stream the other day when someone asked, is it a good time to get into 76? I don't know that it is, to be honest. I mean, if you don't know anything at all about Fallout 76 and you were to get into it now, it's really confusing because like you were saying, the cards are just like everything is constantly changing. So what you get now, I mean, it's like even trying to do a build video, it's rough because it's like, okay, it's only good for a couple of months, 3 months, and then some or a lot of the perks are changing. So yeah, I think it's a rough time to get into the game, to be honest. I think once the balance changes or we're through most of it, then it'll be okay. But the whole leveling and perk system is kind of confusing. I'm trying to do a thing here. Let's see. Overeaters, I know. Nocturnal, I don't know. Mutants, I know. Ghoul Slayers, I don't know that. All right, let's go. I don't care about the Wolford buffs. You get nothing for that particular thing. All right, let's go to Tanagra Town. That's right. Here. Don't think it would work because you know where things are. From IAM's to quest objectives, it would be interesting to evaluate new players and give your opinion. Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough. Longtime players with mules did have an advantage starting out. That is true. You've learned all 1, 2, 3, 4-star mods doing raids. Yep, but that's a lot of raids, right, Mike? I mean, that's a lot of raids. That's not and it's not really reasonable. Although I would also argue that a new player doesn't necessarily need. I mean, you don't really need legendary effects. They're like, to me, they're a thing to chase, right? Okay, I'm trying to move and it's not letting me move. I mean, they definitely can improve your experience, but for the most part, you don't need legendary gear. So, especially now, I mean, the game is easier than it's ever been. Let's see, make sure there's no enemies around. Hello, trader? All right, what does she have to trade? Probably nothing. Let's see here, notes. Oh, she has plans. These are the plans you can get from what's his name? Thank you for subscribing, Oblivion. Bunch of numbers. River, hello. May have missed it if there was, but what are your ideas and thoughts on what they will do to the heavy gunner cards? I have no clue. If I had some guess, I would tell you, but I mean, most of the changes they made are not changes that I would even have thought of. I mean, I don't have a slightest clue what they'll do with the heavy gunner cards at all. Yeah, I don't even have a guess. Looking for more polish mods because you want to learn it. You can craft pinpointers. Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, I only know like 4. New legendary crafting was for in-game players. I don't necessarily think that's true either. I think it's for everybody. Because you could still, the thing is, you could still roll random. I mean, that's the thing. You could still do random if that's what you want to do. You could still roll a random thing. And so like the old way of doing things is still there. I don't ever remember what this code is. I should, as many times as I've 748250. I think it's for anybody. But what I'm saying is, if you don't have legendary gear, you can still manage just fine. So, and here's the plan: shielded lining or operative under armor. Now do I have the operative Do I have that copy of that that thing? I don't know. I don't know if I do. Let's find out. Let's see. People joining now have the benefit that they will play in survival mode where they are taking everything for the first time. And keeping in mind what perk card you have is more of a mind game, big game thing. Well, I don't know about survival mode either. I mean, this game isn't really... I mean, if you compare it to Fallout 4 survival mode, this is not that. I would not call this survival mode. When you don't need to eat or drink or sleep, to me, that is not survival mode. This is, yeah. And the way ammo is just kind of gets, I mean, this game pukes ammo all over you. Let's see. Oh, I do have the Enclave one. All right, let's see if that actually takes the, did I learn it? I just learned it, right? Yeah, all right, let's see how that, if I can apply it. Still roll random because you don't do raids and haven't learned much? Yeah. If there was a weapon in particular which could be better or have more attachments, what would it be? I would like to see the 50 cal be better. I think the damage is underwhelming considering how big a 50 caliber bullet is. I would like to see more mods. I mean, there's a lot of things. Like, I'd like to see the LM or the SMG have more mods. Light machine gun. Yeah, I mean, I think the light machine gun should have like a high capacity mod, honestly. That's probably all I would do to it. I mean, I think I like the light machine gun as is. I don't necessarily think it needs to have a ton of mods. I know there are people that want that, but I think it should have a high capacity mod. Yeah. Let's see here. You don't learn legendary effect till you learn the standard weapon mods first. Now the enemies don't drop the weapons, learn mods. Yeah, it's a little more challenging, Brian, but... Okay, so it is the Enclave. Okay, so what does this do for you? So it gives you the strength and perception. It gives you, I mean, that's the resist. So the resistance on this is higher than anything else. I mean, 28 and 23 for the ballistic and energy is higher than the 15 you get from the Secret Service, although the radiation resistance is lower. And you still lose 10 AP, which isn't a lot, but yeah, I can't really see running that. Like, I don't know why you would run that over other things, you know, unless it was like your only option or something. All right, we have that. We've got another event coming up soon. No drop connection, like no Enclave events on this server yet. At least I haven't, if they've come up, they've come and gone. I mean, no Enclave events yet. There's almost always one going. We have no event at all. I mean, the only event is defend this, which, no, it's powering up, which I don't count as an actual event. Minor inconvenience mode. Yeah, even that, but yeah, welcome, Viticus. Lack of gear to be able to do them on 90% of your characters. You don't need much, Aereo. I mean, I guess it depends, but because we all start off running them with three-star gear. Game needs crossplay. That would be fun. I don't think it's going to happen either, Jules. I think there's an outside chance at some point it could happen with Xbox, but I don't know what the technical issues are with that. But I mean, if we ever get to a point where we're all on this, we're on the same servers, maybe. I mean, I'm holding out hope that might happen. But yeah, I think PlayStation's always going to be on an island, and most likely everything will be on its own island. So yeah, probably not. No, not for me, Pip. But if you guys want to do another raid, I'll leave and let someone else join the team. If Jules wants to join, just speak up, Jules. If you want to do a raid, say something, Jules. I'll leave and then you can join this team. I got no problem with that. I guess I finished an event. They can do another one. What gun has the bull barrel? That's the 44 Magnum, or the 44 rather. And where can you get it from on 76? I don't remember if it's one you get from scrapping or if it's one you get from. Let's see if I can craft a 44. Let's see. I don't know if you get it from scrapping or if you get it from if it's a plan. I don't know. You're good. Are you sure, Bane? Bane's okay. He's good. Don't have to leave. You're doing dailies unless okay. Unless someone starts a raid. All right, I will just do nothing then. Let's see if I can craft a 44. If I can, then we'll see if I know that mod, and then we'll go from there. It doesn't look like I know it. All right, I don't know the 44. All right, I'm kind of curious though. Hey, Darwin. Pretty sure you learned the bull barrel from scrapping. Let's see here. We'll look it up. We'll look it up and see here. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not seeing a plan. I'm not seeing a loose plan. It must be a scrapping one, I'm guessing. What just came up? Something good? Most wanted. I'm right. I'm already there. All right. I'm here. Let's talk to this guy. Get this started. Actually, get the countdown started. That's one of the reasons why I do this. Now it's like a 40-second countdown. It's, to me, having it be where there's a countdown after you talk to the person. Like, I don't know. I talked to them. That indicates readiness, right? Probably is scrapping, I'm guessing. Let's get a Gunther's Big Iron. I've got a few. I've been saving Gunther's Big Iron and Western Spirit whenever I get them. For the most part. It'll be one of those two. Both of those weapons. Good stuff. Oh, look at the pretty bouquet on his head. That's fun. All right. Countdown's probably an excuse for narration. I guess. The thing is, like, you get narration after in other events when they... Oh, I can't do this in third. I mean, you get narration in other events while the event is actually going. So, and in fact, in the Big Bloom, like, she'll be narrating after, like... her narration is always lagging behind. I mean, I think the idea is we'll give people a chance to get there, but I don't know. Like, if you're going to have a mechanic where we start it by talking to them or pushing a button or whatever, that indicates that we're ready, right? To me, that's what that says. It's like, okay, I'm ready to start. All right, well, you can start waiting. It's like, if I want to do that, I'd go to the doctor and show up on time for my appointment and wait around. If that's really what I was into. See if I can pick it before them. Almost there. Ta-da! Ha. I like to do that. I mean, I don't have Master Infiltrator maxed out on this character. I may swap it out at some point. But I like doing that with Master Infiltrator when someone's picking a lock and just walk up and click on it. In-game content right now is getting Susan's T-Plant. You still didn't get it? I've only had one drop, Bane. Only one. Although you've done the event, I'm sure, more than I've done it. I mean, it's crazy. I'm not a fan of having things that are that useful. I mean, that is a really good buff. I'm not a fan of those being a low chance to get. I mean, it's like calibrated shocks, right? Ultrasight calibrated shocks. Like, that's a top tier mod, and having that top tier mod available at like this crazy low rate, I don't think it's good. Like when they had, I mean, before party packs, something like the the Raider Shielded Raider plan was stupidly rare as well. And it's like, that's an awesome plan if you're playing a stealth commando. That's probably the one you want to use. And yet it's available, like, it's basically not available. I'm not a fan of that. I'm okay with rare things. I just don't want the rare things to be really useful. I want them to be just like collectibles. Big Bloom is about 5 minutes after the flowers are already picked. Yeah. You corrected your kid for freeloading in neurological warfare this weekend. Thought of Bane the whole time. In fairness, he's only level 40. I mean, the thing is, if you're level 40 with neurological warfare, all you can do is show up. You're probably not contributing. And the thing is, you're probably just wasting ammo, right? You're not doing any kind of meaningful damage. And at 40, you're probably limited on resources. So, I mean, it's worth tagging at least to get the XP. The whole hybrid system is such a slog. I agree, Darwin. I don't know who thought of that. Like how that's up. I mean, it's like this. It's like you have to make a thing so you can make another thing. So then you can make another thing. And to me, it's like, what did Necrosis, I think he called it like Russian nesting dolls from hell, which I think is a pretty good description. Like it's just, it's not good. And then it's like, well, you can grow the plants that all that you need in your camp, right? The problem is they grow at like one. I mean, obviously you can use buffs and turbofert and whatever, but if you just rely on the normal growth rate of the plants, they grow 1 per hour, and you can only plant one of each kind at your camp. So, and like, oh, there's a Gunther's Big Iron. He said it and it happened, but I don't know. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's from the same people that brought you the ammo converter. I mean, the original ammo converter menu is, oh man. Not that it's amazing now, but still, the original version of that was such a nightmare. And I remember being so excited. I remember we got that because it was on, I think the very first season board that we had was the was the ammo converter, and I remember going so excited about it, and then when we got it, I started using it, going,
Anyone and everyone's welcome.
this isn't this. I didn't sign up for this. Oh, I need to check the Stalker's pistol. See if I can learn anything there. Oh, I can. I didn't, but it was possible. It's a Ponzi scheme, yes. Sorry, my nose is threatening to run away.
Energy up.
Oh, all right. Oh, Gunther's. Let's put Gunther's. We'll put Gunther's away. That doesn't really go with this character. This character's more of like a run and gun type. That's kind of how it's always been. And Gunther's big iron. I mean, it's a gun, but it doesn't really fit. I mean, even the Crusader doesn't fit all that. In fact, what are my food buffs going? Oh, wait, I got a plan. I got a snow globe. Awesome. Let's see. What food are we sitting at? We're probably, everything's up. Nope, not quite. Not yet. Cheaters all around. Are you looking for a Gunther's Bane? Do you want one? I would give it to you. Why are there no Enclave events? This is crazy. No Enclave events at all. I haven't seen one. All right, let's go do this. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do some dailies here on this character. Let's see if we can try and get something good. I don't have Queen of the Hunt. Why don't I have Queen of the Hunt? We have idle explosives. That's not one you see much, right? Let's see. Let's go here. I don't want idle explosives. What was I thinking? I want waste not. That's when I heard idle explosives. I don't know why this is the one that popped into my head. We'll go through this. Have I done the Enclave mission on this guy? You mean the? Yeah, I've done the Enclave mission on every character. You're good. All right. Yeah, no, I've done that. I can launch it. In fact, I could do that. I can launch a nuke on any. I can launch a nuke on any of my characters. That's usually something I do pretty early. Just because it's nice to have. I like having optionality. I like to be able to do everything that's available on at any time. So yeah, all of my characters have got. In fact, I've done most things on this. In fact, I've probably done. Have I done the Atlas thing? I mean, I think I've done the Atlas stuff, or most of it. Maybe all of it. I don't know. I've done the Skyline Valley quest on this character. The whole Skyline Valley quest line, and there's a thing. Two little mice, hello. Not much players left. 2 are crafting ammo. Game gives ammo left and right. Yeah, game gives you... Yeah, game spits ammo all over you. Well, with an ammo box, the thing is with an ammo box, like I don't really need the ammo converter. I couldn't tell you the last time I used that. And the game just gives you so much ammo. And even if it doesn't, like during normal things, you can always just go, okay, I'll go do a daily op, an expedition, or 2 or 3. Ooh, I'm gonna put this down. Maybe. It's like knowing how quickly that event can go. We'll do this. If you need ammo, just farm the snake. Yeah, farm the snake or do expeditions. I mean, I find expeditions to be a really good source. Daily ops as well. And it also depends on the weapon too, because some weapons, like if you're using a plasma, like I find with plasma guns, pretty much any version, I always end up with more ammo than I'm using. Lasers are tough. Fusion cells are tough. You kind of have to farm fusion cells every once in a while. My favorite quest line? Original Wastelanders. No, Wastelanders I've done so many times and I realize it's just dumb. Oh man. Hang on. Had to blow my nose again. All right, let's see here. My favorite quest line. I mean, I'm not gonna say the Wastelanders one. I mean, to me the Wastelanders one is like once you do it, you realize that it's not. It doesn't make a lot of sense. The original, I think the original is kind of fun, kind of okay. Quest line. Let's see. I'm trying to think what quest I like the best. I mean, if I can only go with main quest lines, I would probably go with the original Brotherhood one. I like that. I think it kind of ends in a really cool dungeon. Side quests, I like. You know, if we could do any quest in the game, I like the what is it? The tourist one. The bucket list. I like bucket list. I think that's a fun one. And I like Bureau of Tourism too. It's kind of fun as well. Original is your favorite. Dawning realization Lake is on the map doesn't exist. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Atlantic City not so much. That's not a someone gonna it's like I think about going near it and then I see someone there and I got wrecked. Do I not have Born Survivor? It feels like it's not, like it should have kicked in. I mean, I didn't take a pylon, so that wasn't it. Tunifish, hello. I really wish they would add on to the Brotherhood questline or Enclave. BOS is your least favorite. Oh, okay. The original one. I mean, I don't love the DMV part, but other than the DMV part, I like it. I'm just listening. Okay, I hear footsteps. Okay, that's always the thing that goes away is like footsteps, but. Let's see, and I do have Hack and Slash apparently still. I miss the explosions though, the visible explosions. It's like you get the area of effect, but you don't really get any kind of visible, visual representation. Which I'm not really sure why they did that. Maybe people complaining about flashing, or I'm not really sure. Here's the original questline pre-Wastelanders. I like the original pre-Wastelanders, yeah. Dawning realization, you always point out how you'd interior of Valley Galleria is one big L shape. Oh yes. Yeah, the Valley Galleria, the interior and exterior do not match at all. It's like you go into the door and if you turn left, it goes down away and then it goes left again. But from the outside of the building just ends. Like there is no, yeah, it does. The inside and outside have nothing in common. Does the Gunslinger Masters show the 10 stacks only when you hold the Furious Weapon? You have to have some sort of weapon. You have to have something that gives you stacks. So if all you have equipped is that, then it will only show. No, even if let's see here. If you don't have Furious, I don't think so, because you have to have something that gives you stacks. I don't think it'll give you. By itself, I don't think, let's see here, we'll try it. I don't think it does anything if it's just that. Let's see, what is my plasma cutter? That's vampire. So the stacks aren't going down. Yeah, the stacks won't go down until I use them. If I take off Gunslinger Master though, yeah, then the stacks start going down. I think it's supposed to show the stacks, I think. Yeah, so there's 20 there. And this doesn't have a 4-star on it, right? Yeah, it doesn't have a 4-star. I mean, I should put pounders on it is what I should do. I'm not really sure why I was getting, let's see here. Master, expert, we have them all. There we go. I mean, it depends. Someone was sharing it the other day. It was, oh, jeez. And that's why I have shared perks turned off, right? Is because of that card can mess up how you do Onslaught, which I'm not a fan of that at all. So yeah, that's why I have shared perks disabled, is because of that card. Let's see, Toxic, Exterminators, Zealots. All right, let's do that. Turn this in. My inventory's starting to get a little crowded. I don't know. I'm probably running out of room to sell things as well.
Would you like a balloon?
Oh, a bunch of wolf meat, which we don't need. Oh, I'm out of whatever. All right, let's just. Oh, there's more things. Let's see. John's last words. Oh, we have the Red Rocket cores. Stim pack and stim pack. Turn this in. All right, let's go turn those cores in. Let's get that. Oh wait, is my food? Don't need that either. I think my food buffs are worn off. Yeah, we gotta redo the food. Oh, you guys are busy today. Let's see here. What was the best season of 76? I have no idea. I don't keep track. I don't know. I think the season that gave people the auto axe and Cold Shoulder was the best one regarding rewarding players. Yeah, there were separate seasons. The one that gave the cremator was probably the worst. Let's see here. Nuke World on Tour. Nuke World on Tour was pretty big. Started playing late in season 19, season 18. Okay. Joe, hello. Galleria is like the TARDIS. Yeah, exactly. Scribe of Avalon being good. Yes. First Rip Daring was your favorite? I never even pay attention. Yes, I'm a cremator hater. I'm a hater of all the single player weapons in this game. Because this is not a single player game. So we're a hater of the cremator, of the Fat Man. Let's see here. Tasty mutton meat pie. I don't need the luck, really. Deathclaw Wellington. I need to farm some of that at some point. Let's do a pemmican and perfect bubblegum. All right, we'll get this done. We'll get this done. There's my tent. You don't like explosives causing your screen to go white? Not a fan. Awesome people. Yep, this the game is full of awesome people. That is for sure. It's a great community. I mean, if it was a great community, I think the game would not have lasted as long as it has. Because, I mean, we were so dry on content for so long. I mean, before I started, the game would have a hard time surviving without, without the community, without all the people. It's kind of a unique little animal, I think, as far as compared to other things from what I've heard about other games. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Everything's dead. I don't know if you can get anything rare from this or not. That pipe pistol is old. I had that already. Raids and double XP. You love the Fat Man. Welcome, Alex. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Raw rubber. I got some stuff. Oh, and a missile. There's something. Oh, somebody already owned. Ooh, did somebody take this base over, I wonder? Where are we at? We've got a couple of minutes until the next event. Let's see. Is it saying to claim the event? Get Deathclaw meat? Someone must... What says it's unowned? Get Deathclaw meat. Oh, that's for the quest over here, for the Hemlock Holes quest that I haven't done in years. Years since I did that quest last. Let's go here. Maybe if I can find the... There we go. 300 XP per snake can make you level up fast. That is true. Yeah, the snake can really level you up really quickly. It's going to be hard, though, without having a mule. I mean, when the next update comes, the snake will be... You won't be able to shortcut to it. You'll have to complete the previous level. Unless you have a player that's checkpointed at the snake level. All right, we're almost there. It's funny. Oftentimes oh, Cycle Tat. Sure, why not? Often find players in here. I'll come up here and I'll open the door. I always like opening the door when I come here. And very often, in fact, one time I opened it and there was 3 players in there, just AFKing, all in the bathroom. And what always comes into my head is like, ooh, I don't think I want to AFK in there. That's not a place I want to spend long periods of time. Usually if you're using a pit toilet, it is like go in there, hold your nose, and go as quickly as you can and get out. And don't look down. Cranberry relish in your build. Oh, nice. Cranberry relish. I haven't made that in a while either. I mean, it just reached a point where leveling just doesn't do anything at all. Like it doesn't make your player stronger. Although some people think that it does. Some people think that if you're level 800, you can do more damage than someone who's level 300. And yeah, not really. Not with the same build.
Retirement
People like big numbers. That is true. People do like big numbers.
I need to spice things up.
No. Yeah, you can't talk to her. You gotta like give it a little pause before the event starts. Otherwise, you'll get this other dialogue, not the start event dialogue. Oh, we're already there. All right. And frame rate is all right. It's holding in. Okay. Bought cranberry chocolate down here in Brazil to see what it tastes like because you were curious since cranberry does not exist here. Oh, interesting. I mean, I like chocolate. I'm not a fan of, and I like cranberry actually. I'm just not a fan of mixing fruit. You know, because like the big thing that people like is chocolate dip strawberries. I like strawberries and I like chocolate. I don't want to mix them. I like my fruit to be uncandied, I guess. Only benefit is be able to swap out. Yeah, I mean, you get perk coins for sure. But I mean, I actually did get a comment on a video once where someone was saying that I do more damage because of my level. Like, it wasn't about the build or anything else. It was just like your level is giving you more damage. It's like, it doesn't. Like, your level, the level itself doesn't have any effect on damage. It has an indirect effect in terms of, like, what perk cards you may have available to you. But in terms of the actual, like, being level, you know, like, leveling up doesn't all of a sudden give your gun more damage. But that happens. Sometimes people make comments on videos and they're not accurate information. That happens. My favorite is when they comment on a thing that I've demonstrated clearly in the video to be true, and they tell me it's not true. That's my favorite. It's like, well, okay, where's your video showing? Like, here's my video. Like, you're commenting on my video showing that you're wrong. Where is your video showing that I'm wrong? Have I tried dried plum and chocolate? I haven't. I've tried dried plum or prunes. I do like prunes. I mean, I like most fruits, most dried fruits, but yeah. I've definitely had dried plums, but not in chocolate. I've never seen that combo available. Strawberry only goes with cream. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing, Ariel. I mean, it's not a thing that I'm a fan of, but it is a popular thing. Maybe it's just an American thing. I don't know. But yeah, chocolate dipped strawberries is a thing. And I just am not a fan. Although I do like orange flavoring in chocolate, I do like. I guess I should have paused it. I don't know that I've done that yet. Feels like all I've done is run around so far. Yeah, I definitely hadn't deposited. Einstein was right when he implied that human stupidity may be infinite, maybe. Chocolate tasted like you were eating lipstick. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't imagine cranberry. I mean, I like cranberries, but yeah. I mean, cranberries, to be fair, they're not super sweet. I mean, they kind of are almost bitter. So it would depend on how it was. Or is it tart or whatever? I don't know. Level 100 gold character was already maxed, saving a lot of perk points of that character from the seasons. Oh, nice. Atomic Punk, hello, hello. Chocolate and berries. Raspberry oat. I mean, there's those, like these Christmas ones, like you normally see them at Christmas, like these little long sticks that have like fruit, but it's like fruit flavor. It's not really, it's more like a jelly type thing. So it's not it's not fruit in the middle. Which is a little different, having like a fruit flavoring versus actual fruit. Monkey, hello. Very bitter and very tart, not usually sweet unless you add a lot of sugar. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good comparison. Unsweetened cherries, yeah. That's probably a good analog. Are we there yet? Nope, we're not there yet. But I would rather have strawberries and cream. Although my personal is just strawberries with ice cream, blended in a blender, and turned into a milkshake. Or strawberry in a jam. All right, we got to investigate the disturbance in the force. Do enemies burn with that melee weapon? They should. I mean, it's got the flaming attachment. I mean, it does like, I mean, you can't trust the numbers because the numbers on this are wrong, but yeah, it does damage over time as long as it lights them on fire, and it does that. See, and I like Hershey's. I know people don't, but yeah. Milka. I've never heard of Milka. I love how people are like, are pinging this thing. Like, can you really not see this? Are you really having trouble seeing this gigantic bee? Just more crap on the screen is what those pings are. Okay. Butric acid? All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go spend some more. I think I need to spend some more caps so I can sell some things. Honeybee's flower display. All right. So I have 20 stacks. I have 20 stacks. Although they don't benefit, I mean, they don't benefit melee at all. Let's see here. Yeah, actually putting pounders on this would be, with Gunslinger Master, that would actually be pretty good. Let's see, Gamma Go, Lucky. No, Frozen, no. Let it go. Let's see, we've got that. Let's go buy some, let's go buy some junk in order for me to be able to sell some things. Since my caps are pretty much maxed out, which is so easy to do. Oh, what about notes? Oh, floor safe. Let's buy that. I don't know that plan. And ballistic fiber, sure. Springs. That'll get me through. Oh, I keep forgetting to use the green tea. That is something you could use when you're farming the craftable plants, though. It gives you, or any plants, I guess. It gives you extra amount. Let's see here. Oh, Cardinal Weeper. Knew there was a thing. Yeah, if you want a big assortment of random ammo. Did you not get what you wanted, Bane? Again? I mean, it's only been, I guess it's been a week almost, right? So we're halfway through. So there's my floor safe. So I got a flower crown and a pot of crystal cup. So I haven't gotten it either. If that makes you feel better, I'm sure that it doesn't. But just in case, I feel like the Enclave just doesn't exist on this server. There's no Enclave events. Like, isn't there, like, pretty much, it's hard to find a server with not one Enclave event. And yet we found it. Milka, Marabou, Panda, Phasers. I don't know any of those brands. He's looking for the Susan's tea, the buff tea is what he's looking for. Okay, so we're gonna do some more dailies here. Better tomorrow, no. Bury with honor, that's a pretty easy one. Those aren't interesting. Vital equipment. Recipe of, so yeah, I wanted this one here. I have no, I guess because I haven't visited these regions. I guess I have let's visit these regions at least, so I can at least get, maybe I have a chance to pick up one of these events if I go there. The Free States won, Enclave is no more. Maybe. Oh, look at that. Jules has a spare one for you. This thing, and then you'll realize what a pain it is to make, and then it was actually a blessing that it never dropped for you. All right, so I'm in the Cranberry Bog. Oh, wait. Is that a location I don't have? That's weird. I must not have done John, because if that's Watoga Underground, I must not have done Johnny's quest, or maybe it just didn't pick it up. Let's see here. Or it could have been I went in and it didn't pick it up, like it's not picking it up now. Liking Tony Chocolonely brand. I've never heard of that either. Wow. I feel so sheltered. It won't stack with melee. What about Furious Melee? Well, so no. The only thing in the Gunslinger Gorilla cards do for melee is if you use Gunslinger Master, it will invert the way it works. And so you build the stacks over time. But you still need Furious and Pounders to get those. You won't actually even get the 10 stacks for melee. So yeah, if you have Furious and Pounders, that'll get you to 19 stacks. That's it. The other ones will not count towards your stack count. Gunslinger Master will invert it for you. That's it. For melee. Okay, so I did that. Did I pick up, no, I didn't pick up anything. So I've been to that because I've been there. No dailies in that region, lame. Alex, thank you for 5 months already. Yes, thank you very much for 5 months. I appreciate that. Now you have the Johnny Quest theme in your head. Oh, Johnny Quest. There's a blast in the past. Tony started in the Netherlands. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much for 5 months. I appreciate that a lot, Alex. Thank you. Tony Chocolonely is good. You can get it at Trader Joe's. I have a Trader Joe's like 4 blocks from my house. I have 2 problems with Trader Joe's. 2 problems with Trader Joe's. One of them is parking. The place where they are just has terrible parking. And so getting in there is a bit of a thing at times. And the cashiers, the cashiers are really annoying, I will say, at least at the one I go to, because they want to ask me all kinds of personal questions. I just want to buy my stuff and leave. And they want to know, what do you plan to do today? What's going on? What are you doing today? It's like, I don't know you. Quit prying into my life. Like, it's none of your business what I'm planning to do today. I just want to be, you know, I just want to buy my stuff and go. And that happens every time I go into Trader Joe's. Is there another? I mean, it says I'm in danger. Oh, there it is. They have a really good gluten-free pie crust at Trader Joe's. Pip Cat. Ooh, thank you very much, Pip. I appreciate that. Became a member, upgraded his membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. What is even a Trader Joe's? It's like a miniature grocery store is what I would say. They kind of have their own. It's like a cult, honestly. It's like a little cult. It feels like a cult when you go there. But it's basically just like a grocery store. In most places, they sell a lot of alcohol. Here, they can't. But in most places they do. They're not upselling. They're not trying to sell me anything, Jules. That's not what they're doing at all. They're just they just want to make small talk. But their small talk is always, you know, how's it going? What are you doing today? Do you have any good plans? They're not trying to sell me anything. It's just annoying. And I hate that. Like, I really don't like when people I don't know ask me questions like that. It's just like, what I'm doing today is none of your business. Like, I don't know you. So it's fine to just, you know, I mean, to me, small talk is, oh, it's hot outside. It's not, what are you doing today? Quit prying into my life. Whenever you visit US and you see a Trader Joe's, there better be a trader named Joe. There is not a trader named Joe. I mean, there might be an employee named Joe, possibly. But I mean, it's just a smaller, it's kind of this niche store. They sell a lot of private label stuff. Let's see, we need to go this way. I'm not doing protest march. They sell a lot of private label type stuff. And they do a lot of prepackaged as well. So if you want like food to, you know, like a meat, like a, you know, like ready, like pre-made meal type things, you know, like in the frozen section, but it's like their own like store brand or whatever. So I don't shop there very much. I mean, they don't really cater to me, and their stuff, depending on what you get, can be kind of pricey. Not always, but they can end up kind of pricey stuff because it is more of it's a boutique. That's probably what I would call it. It's like a boutique grocery store. How about that? But yeah, they have good, their gluten-free pie crusts are good. If you don't want to talk to people, you go to a self-checkout over it. Yeah, and I do too, but they don't have that. It's not the kind of store that has a self-checkout. They have employees. Yeah. I mean, I always go to self-checkout whenever it's possible. In fact, one store I normally go to, they got rid of their self-checkout because too many people were not paying for all of their items. So they got rid of them, and it's really annoying. It's like, I could get in and out really quickly, and now I have to wait in a line while somebody just throws my food around. Trader Joe's in 7 Days to Die is a riff of Trader Joe's. Wish Costco existed in Brazil. Well, let's put it this way. I go to Costco. I don't love Costco. I don't. The issue with Costco is they move their stuff around a lot. And so I end up wasting a lot of time when I go to Costco. Just like, okay, well, this last time I came here, the thing that I wanted was right here. and it's on the other side of the store. They do that all the time. And so it's really frustrating because it's just can be hard to find things. Because I'm a list shopper. I mean, I make a list of what I want, and I very rarely buy something that's not on the list. I mean, it's basically, here's my list, and I go through the store in a way that's like the most efficient so I can get in and out as quick as possible. Because I just basically just hate shopping. So, you know, for me, Costco is kind of a nightmare. I go because I need to, you know, it's like, okay, I can't not go anymore. So, because I buy things from them that I buy, you know, like in large quantities, like, you know, like paper towels, toilet paper, Kleenexes, stuff like that. Also, their turkey breast is good, and it's way cheaper than buying it at a deli. Plus, it's not all pre-cut, so it doesn't spoil as fast either. Lord T, hello. Costco is nice, pizza's awesome. I've heard that, Patrick. I'm usually there early in the morning though. I go there right after they're open, so I'm usually there at like 8 o'clock, which is not pizza to fat. Usually the part that sells pizza isn't open that early. I'm trying. There we go. All right. That was a lot of whatever. Absolutely, Monkey. That's exactly why they do it. But for me, it just annoys me. I doesn't like. It's not like I buy extra things because you know, because that's what it is. It's a way to make you buy extra things that you like because you just see more of the store. For me, it just irritates me. And honestly, often what happens is I end up buying less things because that thing I want is like because usually what I'm searching for that I can't find is something that's semi-optional, and it's like, you know what, I just won't buy it. I never buy more because of that, but I do sometimes buy less. And it's just like, I don't think annoying your customers is a good, but Costco's another one that's kind of like a cult, to be honest. I mean, I've been a member for years, but it is kind of like a cult. I've shopped both at Costco and Sam's Club, and yeah. People say, oh, they're the same. They're not. Not even at all. I wonder if this person's doing some challenge to kill 1 million scorched. Sorts around you all have self-checkout, but only like 2 active, so cashier, so everyone has to wait in the self-checkout. Oh. I mean, the self-checkout at the place where I normally go for groceries, I mean, it's not there anymore, but it was like a 15 item or less. It was an express one, but I don't usually buy. I mean, usually I'm under 15 items. So it's not a, you know, it's fine, but just too many people were not checking out. They were checking out some of their things and just not paying for other things. And so they got rid of it because I guess it was costing them too much money. Which is, you know, how it is. You know, you got a few bad apples, ruin it for everybody. Oh, I thought that was the last one. This feels laggy, is what I will say. And that guy who's here, he just wants to kill things. Maybe he got re-rolled a challenge to kill 10 million scorch or something, I don't know.
System orientation complete. Signal broadcast active. Target.
Let's see here. Literally went into a store to get acetone, came out with way too much random stuff. Oh. I don't, because, in a Manic episode, oh wow. Yeah, I don't tend to go, like, I don't go when I'm hungry, I don't go, I mean, I go usually like an hour after breakfast. That's usually when I go, if I go do any grocery shopping. Because mostly I don't like to go when it's crowded. So I usually go, I'm not hungry, I have a list, I don't ever go without a list. I remember dating someone once, and she's like, I need to go shopping, will you come with me? And I went with her, and she went without a list, and it drove me insane. I'm like, how do you do this? She went to Costco, and she went down every single aisle. I mean, literally every single aisle. She goes, well, there might be stuff that I don't know about. And so, like, Costco was just a nightmare, because she basically just made a trip around every single item in the whole store with no list. Lazy Vault Boy, hello. To people around the world, Trader Joe's is Aldi's. Oh, that's right there. Yeah, Aldi's. Okay. I forgot they were owned by Aldi's. If COVID hits again, people need their hilariously large supplies of toilet paper, yes. Your shops that do sell self-checkout, random checks on his customers. Well, I mean, the thing is, there was always somebody watching because it would be like 6 9 registers. There'd be like 3 that for cash, 6 that were debit. They don't do credit. And then they had one person who'd sit there and watch all the checkouts, but they weren't always the most attentive, I would say. So and it wouldn't be that difficult to steal, I would imagine, because it's not like they have, scanners or anything as you go out the door. But I don't know. It sucks. It sucks they had to take it out because it makes shopping. It takes. I mean, for me, it takes a lot longer because it doesn't take me very much time. Like, so relatively in terms of percentage of time. Because for me, it would be, instead of taking me 10 minutes, now it takes me 20 minutes. So twice as long. And I spend more time waiting in line than I do actually getting the things. What came up? Free range? There's free range. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, there's finally, no, that's a breach and clear. No Enclave events. This is a weird server. There's always Enclave events. I mean, it may be bots on parade or something I want to do, but there's always one. All right, let's go and see if anybody joins us. Love cashews from Trader Joe's. Ooh, I like cashews. There's Aldi North and Aldi South in America. Aldi's North is called Trader Joe's. Oh, okay. Older people hate self-checkout because they tend to allow for more thefts. So most retail is pulling back on it. I think it depends on the area too. Some places, I think if it's in a more well-to-do area, they're more likely to do it. And if it's in like a poorer area, they won't. But I don't know. I mean, they're the only one of any place that I go that has taken it out. So now we got the yeah, let's do a more effective melee weapon. I think we got them all. I mean, I didn't, but oh. All right. Back on track. You have the ability to hand scan as you pick it up from the shelf and shop mobile scanners. Oh, it'd be great is if you could just like push your cart through. If you could just like put everything in your cart and just push it through like a scanner that scans everything and just boom, there you go. That'd be great. Yeah, even the Costco, at least the one I shop at, has a self-checkout, which is nice. And it's always got people helping you. I mean, so very often, like I go to the self-checkout and there's an attendant there and he just comes up with a hand scanner and boop, 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 and you're done. And it's faster than the other, because there's usually no line because there's a lot of self-checkout things. And there's no item limit either, although I don't buy it. Oh, great. Although I don't buy a lot of... I mean, I don't buy a lot of things because there's only one of me. Man, whoever thought it would be great to have the cows chase these things. I mean, look at these cows have basically backtracked all the way to the start. Like, that's terrible. Like, this event. This event used to be a nice, fun, relaxing event, and now it's like, okay, how far away can the cows run? It's only fun when they attack the aliens. Having the rustlers just, yeah. The rustlers ruined this event. And there's Stump Thing still shooting. I think it's another rustler. I'm gonna go kill it. Yeah, because they never stop spawning, and they spawn 10 miles away. Of all the events that needed help, this was not one of them. Chuck Finn, hello. Minerva Foundation has Secret Service for alts, if y'all have bullion. Yes, I showed it earlier on the, I went there and checked her out. Walmart used to have about 25 self-checkout, then went back to 10 and more regular customers because people complained. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, if you have too many, because some people don't want any part of that. Like, I think that's fine to have options, but I mean, to me, if I'm a store, I want to give people the option to pay how they want, right? So if you want self-checkout, great. If you don't, you'll have people. I'm not a fan of having just one over the other. Okay, my weapon passed right through him twice. That's suboptimal. Tasty ribeyes, yes. Adding rustlers made it the second event to have human enemies. Yeah, it didn't need it. Like, we have so many events that need help, and this was just not one of the events. and it just makes it painful. I mean, the one in the Savage Divide is the worst now. I generally won't even do that event if it pops up. Just because of just the nonsense that we've seen, and that's such a huge area. You can have the rustlers just, you know. Plus they spawn, like they spawn so far away. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the change. But I was not consulted. I never am. I will protect the cows until somebody kills them immediately after the event is over. Oh, there it triggered. See, sometimes I notice it gives a visual representation of that, and sometimes it doesn't. Did I get a legendary? I don't know if I did. I did an area loot, but I don't know if a legendary was in my thing. Definitely bring a lot of bullets. Instigate. Oh, I did. Instigating short laser pistol. Awesome. What is this? Are we in Wolf Horde? Oh, I'm in the Wolf Horde event again. Whatever. Let's just do that. I'm in the Wolf Horde event again. Let's see. What's the best way to go to that? Probably here. Maybe? Neither one. America does have Aldi's. Oh, it's just called Aldi's, not South or North. You're guessing they forced Aldi North to change? Do we have Aldi? Is it the same company? Here? Had a big bloom where all the snipers were upset that it failed because we were one flower short. Oh, because the snipers were, yeah. That's annoying when you get the people that won't help collect. I mean, the same thing happens at, what is it, that event? What do we have here? Is this just...
Sore all over.
You know, the event with all the cultists, the one I'm thinking of. Down in the Cranberry Bog. Oh yeah, we do have that one in the Cranberry Bog. All right, that's nice when it triggers. All right, we got that. Defend Billings Homestead. I never captured Billings Homestead. I guess we got the other one, right? Someone killed the boss, maybe? Okay. I have no idea why I have this event. I haven't been to Billings Homestead today. All right, now let's go and get rid of some stuff. Jeez. Beast of Burden. Thank you, Darwin. Susan's VA has the WV accent down. Oh, voice actors? Okay.
Maintain situational awareness.
My chair feels like it's a little low.
Are not secure.
Not by much, but just a little bit.
Your service.
It's like I'm not trying to feel like a giant. Let's see. Blood bug. Instigate. Do I know instigating? I do. That was the last first star that, or yeah, the last first star that my main learned was instigating. Took a lot of instigating mods to get there too. All right, troubleshooters, no. Vanguards, oh yes, maybe. Or not. Okay, let's get rid of those. And ammo, did I do ammo? No, I didn't. All right. That's the problem with doing lots of things is it's just constant. I mean, look at all that. All that stuff that's just forced into your inventory. I wish there was a setting where you could just refuse if you wanted to. Just go, you know what? Don't give me anything unless it's like ammo or a legendary. If it's or a plan. If it's any of this other stuff, I don't want it. Although a lot of this was just area looting. Although again, having an option for area looting where you could just, you know, only collect certain things would be nice. Stingwing meat. All right, and there's some notes here. Oh, burning sheep squatch staff. Nice. Pulse mine, Bowie knife. We don't care about that. Shotgun shells. Oh, treasury notes. Let's go turn in more treasury notes. Or some of them. There we go. Claim billings. Collision course. Not the best for a melee, and I don't think I know the plan to get the. I don't think I know the Gatling Plasma plan. Do I know it? Let's see here. If I know the Gatling Plasma plan, I'll join you. Because that's the only way you can get the loose mods is if you know that plan. At least, yeah, that's the only way you can get the loose mod plans, I should say. Oh, jeez, my nose. This is the, yeah, itchy, stuffy nose stream. Energy guns. Is it an energy gun or is it a heavy gun? I think it's a heavy gun. I do know the Gatling plasma. All right, I guess I'll go. I was hoping I didn't. Not a huge fan of that event. It's not super interesting. Let's see here. But yeah, there's no. I mean, breaching clear. I mean, that's good if you want a bunch of scrap. No Enclave events. It's kind of lame. But the server is not lagging, at least not for me. They should let us loot by category like ammo aid. I would like a customizable thing, so I could just say, when I do an area loot, these are the things I want, like have a checklist. If it's, you know, if it's ammo, I want it. If it's a plan, I want it. If it's legendary, I want it. That's it. I don't want anything else. Ever try a buzzsaw on the EN6 fully modded and legendary? No, but I've never tried them. I've never tried to do it, sorry. I've never done it melee. I've never done it that way. I always just shoot it. I mean, I did it melee way back, and then they made it so you die and you have to place it just right, and I just can't be bothered. So I just shoot it. There we go. All right. Where are we at? Oh, wave 4. We're almost done. I've tried the Buzzblade. I mean, I have played with the Buzzblade, though. I've actually got a good one that dropped for me during an event. I got like a perfect roll on one. It was a while ago. Buzzblade's okay. The problem with the things like the Buzzblade and the Auto Axe, or not the Buzzblade and the Ripper, are that the attack speed is so low compared to like the chainsaw and the Auto Axe. So they need a higher speed. I mean, they're fine, but I don't find auto melee weapons particularly fun to use just in general. Because when you run out of AP, the weapon stops working, and that's not true for any other class. What crown is the purple? This is the C something. Woo. That was interesting. Power went out and then came back on. I thought the stream was going to end really early, but no, power went out and came back on. So, and I heard something outside explode. But apparently it was just a temporary thing. Yeah, Sea Sprout is what it is. I like it though, it's pretty cool. Medic's Ripper. I like the Ripper. I wish the Ripper had a little bit better attack speed. Went back to human with guns. Yeah, I like melee weapons. The thing is, there's so many good melee weapons. The problem is that are you praying, Jules? Are you praying for? Yeah, I got nothing. The problem is there's just the content isn't really designed around melee. I mean, you saw there I had to switch. Like if I'm playing melee, I'm not getting hits on things. And the problem has never been. I mean, I've heard people say, "Oh, melee." You know, it's not strong enough. It's like, that's never been an issue. It's not that it's not strong enough. It's that the content doesn't allow you to get hits on things. That's always kind of been the problem with melee. You might get lucky. Explode could be transformer. Well, usually when that happens, I mean, I'm not in an area that has like redundancy like that. So usually when that happens, my power just is out and I have to wait, right? So what I heard might have been, maybe it could have been like thunder or something. We're supposed to get a storm. I mean, it's like crazy windy outside. We're supposed to get a storm, but I don't know. We need it. I mean, there's so much pollen in the air. I want rain. I'm praying for rain. How do you do a melee ghoul? Typically people go feral with that. You don't have to, but the feral gives you such a big amount of bonus damage. That's usually all right. So he's going over there. What location is that? I'm gonna go over here. It's a location I don't have, so yeah. Whirlwind sprint, yes. Can't get away from low health lazy. Remember the days when people could hit the queen with brass knuckles? How do you go feral? Just stop taking drugs. I mean, you have the feral meter. The feral meter goes down over time. So you just stop doing anything that refills it. And then when it gets to 0, you're feral. But the thing is, It has to be at 0 if it's anything over that. So if it goes to, if you even do something that does like 1% of your feral meter, you have to wait for the bar to go back down before you're feral again. It takes a long time and you have to wait. I think if you do nothing, like if you just that was supposed to be a jump. I think it's 2 hours to go feral completely. So, let's see here. There's 2 bags of fertilizer. Problem is, if I want to, is there something? There we go. All right. Let's go. Can I fast travel now, please? Go to that one. Isn't 2-3 hours from full 0? I think it's 2 hours, Ario, is what I want to say. It may be more. I mean, I only did it once on the PTS early on, and so it may have even changed. But I did it early on the PTS, and I tried it, and I wasn't a fan. The problem with being feral is you're just not using guns. Like, I mean, because I originally thought, oh, I can do this character as a ghoul, but I do it as a blended. You know, I do drugs and I do guns and melee, and I really can't do that reasonably as a feral. Because I went feral. I took this character feral on the PTS and I pulled out a gun, and I was literally this close, like as I am to this floater, and I could not hit it. I couldn't hit it in VATS. I couldn't hit it manual aiming. I just couldn't hit it at all. And I went, well, okay, that's I'm not doing feral on this character. So much for that. And then I was gonna take my pistol character, my gunslinger. Well, I was gunslinger, rifleman. I was gonna take him. Originally, I was planning to do him ghoul, and then the more I played ghoul, the less interested in actually doing it I became. It went from like, I'm definitely gonna do this to I'm most likely not going to no. Especially once they announced like you have to pay to do it again. I think it's 150% more for melee. I'm not positive. I'm sure somebody could tell you. Hey, Minocrosis, welcome. If somebody's feral in here, I can tell you. I think it's 150% more. Is it 100, 150? Or is it 300? I mean, it's like some crazy amount. It's a lot. Is it 150%? But I remember looking at going, I bet you could do pretty similar damage with Bloodied, or, you know, if you were using Bloodied at low health. Plus, you could not have to give up guns and whatever. It's 150, yeah. So, I mean, I think you could probably come pretty close if you were doing, I mean, obviously you can do Furious with that, but with Bloodied, you can get that extra strength bonus from unyielding. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced that feral, it might be ahead of, nope. What's this other one? It might be ahead of low health, but I don't think it's super high. I bet they're really, really close. And to be honest, I mean, I don't generally do low health. I mean, for 2 reasons. Number one, I don't think I need to. I mean, I just don't feel like I need that extra damage. But also, it's just more maintenance that I want to do. And I would do that over a ghoul all day long. Because the problem I had with a ghoul, and here's when I decided I wasn't going to do feral, is I always think about Dead Space. Oh, I did the Big Bloom. And if you think about all those explosions, like if you played a ghoul during that event, you know how quickly your glow disappears. And I found as a ghoul, just as a ghoul in general, my glow was just gone all the time. And if your glow is gone, you're losing all the benefit of being a ghoul. So yeah, I just wasn't a fan, especially because there was like no passive way to get it back. All right, we have another event coming up in like a minute. You'll want Feral to check if it was check it out, farming 06. You got bored fast and went 3 weeks, had enough. Oh. I mean, yeah, I just haven't I mean, I have a lot of issues with a ghoul. Number one, the disguise system I think is terrible. And yes, the argument is, but for players that aren't doing any of the things that you need disguises for, it's fine. Okay. But if you ever need to go into an interior location, it's a pain in the ass. Into a lot of the locations, I should say. Plus, I think it's really poorly implemented. I'd be fine with a disguise system if it was just done differently. It just was not done very well. I think what happened with the disguise system was, okay, what's the worst possible design? And they found it. I don't think they intended to, but I think that's what happened. There's no really passive glow regeneration, which I think it should have, whether through a legendary effect or a perk or whatever. And then there's that one perk card. Let's see. View the perk cards. Action. Is it action diet? Let's see here. Can I inspect it? Action diet. This one. Where on kills it heals 8 HP and increases your feral. Refills your feral meter. To me, having something where your intention for the character is to always have 100% health because you want to have the glow bar on top of it. Something that gives you HP is not useful. This should give you glow. And if this gave you glow, it would be a great card. And without that, it's a terrible card. I mean, that's the thing, that little change. So just, like, there's just a lot of little things like that. Plus the fact that there's not a lot of, yes, you have the rad resistance or the rad immunity, I guess. It just doesn't come into play very much. There just isn't enough content that, demands it. So, just let you wear a mask of your choice. That's enough disguise. Or something. I mean, they should be user equipable. That's the biggest thing. I mean, it shouldn't be something where I need a professional. Like, like I said, it's the worst possible design. So, yeah.
Welcome, my valued guest.
Is your viewpoint from leveling standpoint or in-game?
That's too bad.
It was the glow thing. I mean, constantly using the glow. Yes, you can do things where you don't use up glow on damage, but then the thing is, like, why am I doing a ghoul? Like, if I'm giving up the things that spend glow, right? Then I'm giving up a lot of the reasons to have a ghoul. The leveling thing, I mean, I don't really care about leveling. Like, I don't care about that. I never have. Oh, wait, I'm talking to him for no reason. I didn't mean to. The disguise system, I think, is just a nightmare. I mean, you can leave the disguise on all the time, great, but then it's a debuff because you can't wear Under Armour, so you're debuffing your character. Plus people put a lot of effort into how their character looks and what their character wears. And all of that is taken away with the disguise system. It's like, here, look like a chainsaw killer. Astot. Let's see here. For disguise, it should be a mask and a consumable. 2 out of 10. Yeah, I'm probably about there, Necrosis. I don't find it. It's just not compelling enough. I mean, like, the benefit to me wasn't there. Yeah, you do more damage, but so what? I mean, unless you're soloing things that need to be soloed, the amount of extra damage, I don't know. To me, it just feels like the benefits did not outweigh the downsides. I thought the downsides were much higher than that. So it was unbalanced, right? Like, I'm okay with the downside of a thing. It's like when people would build, these low health characters that are unkillable. It's like, okay, well, you have the benefits damage-wise of being a glass cannon, but you're not actually a glass cannon. So, yeah. Anyway. Come on. I'm hoping that they're not done with it. I'm hoping that the ghoul, that they'll continue to work on it, because I'm not saying it was a bad idea at all. But I missed one. I always miss one. Probably this one. Is there one all the way at the end? Yeah, I always miss this one. I mean, I definitely just think there's refinements that can be made. Hey, Caleb, welcome. Just made a spare to try it out. I actually did. I actually turned one of my characters into a ghoul. It's funny. So I have a low health character, and Extinguisher, awesome. I have a low health character, and I never played it. I mean, it just sat there, just gathering dust. And because it was like, yeah, I do all this extra damage, but who cares? Like, I don't need to do extra. I mean, extra damage isn't something I'm really needing. You just don't need it for most things, right? Like here, like you see this, I'm just running around, I'm just hitting things to tag them. I don't need to do extra damage. And that character just collected dust, and so I decided to make him a ghoul. I turned him into a ghoul. And now I have a ghoul character that collects dust. Because after going to all the trouble of the ghoul and whatever, I went, it was just kind of meh for me, honestly. It was just kind of like, meh. That's all. But I know a lot of people like it, and if you like it, great. I mean, I'm glad people like it. Don't think disguises should have done it all as a mechanic. Just make it so racist characters need an extra mission to give you a normal quest, something. I think that would have been more fun. Don't have thirst and hunger as a ghoul, which cancels out the feral and glow. Yeah, except thirst and hunger are optional, right? You don't have to do thirst and hunger. I mean, I didn't find the feral meter to be. It's the glow, honestly. Like, to take full advantage of the ghoul. You know, people say, oh, if you're on a keyboard, you can, but that's a bad design. Like, if the design is you have to spam a consumable to fill this thing. I mean, imagine if your food and drink meter was that way. It's like, oh, your food and drink meter go down so fast you have to spam food, like, constantly. That's just, yeah, I just don't think it was well designed. Yeah, must be doing something right because you are glad. Well, they've changed it. They've changed a lot of the perks around, so playing low health isn't necessarily as tanky as it's been in the past because you could basically be unkillable. I mean, you could still do a lot to be tanky, but it's different. Like, one of the things they did was the synergy between vampire and ricochet went away. Like, you can't just stand there with a vampire weapon equipped and, you know, get constant healing from a thing. It doesn't trigger like that anymore. And serendipity no longer gives you the same, like, serendipity doesn't, like, make half your shots do no damage, stuff like that. Although I think they made Born Survivor a little better. It seems like it works with low health a little better, but I could be wrong on that. Like, I have not played low health really, so at least not, I haven't played it much lately. Wooly Bully, people search in YouTube. I know Wooly Bully. I know that song. I mean, I don't know it, but I know it, but I don't know it. I couldn't sing it. Found your first glowing bobblehead. I haven't found one yet. I've gotten them from opening the things. You know, the mystery boxes. Speed Nemo was cool. That what? To you, it's less maintenance, but you're also playing on MKB. Yes, but it isn't. You're saying, but it's maintenance. I mean, how you're probably, you have a key probably hotkeyed, right? I mean, that is maintenance, right? Like, if you're hotkeying a thing to spam a consumable, that is maintenance. Now, just because it's easy, I mean, even if it's easy, it's still a thing that you have to do. But there should be options. I mean, that's the thing. There should be other options for... Oh, I unlocked a thing. Cool. Aristocrats Tesla, and I don't need any of those. All right. More stuff into the box. Mouse button 4. I feel like I've turned in more stuff than that. I should have less available, but don't think serums have enough downside. Well, the problem is this card right here. The problem is Class Freak. Like, Class Freak should not be a thing. This card shouldn't exist. Like, the serum should have a downside. I mean, mutations are too easy, and the fact that you can make them like when you have a mutation, you shouldn't be able to get rid of it. I mean, it's just, but I think that's part of the problem with it is the game is just because it's a, you know, it's an online game. You have to be able to change your characters around when you want. And so we have a lot of design decisions that you wouldn't necessarily have if it was single player. But yeah, the downsides, the trade-offs are not, and at this point, Pulse Mine, we'll get rid of that. That's probably rare, I don't care. Let's see, Sean's journal. There we go. All right. I saw a thing on the map. I don't remember what it was though. Ooh, an Enclave event. It's like the worst one. Irrational fear. I don't do that much. Let's do that. Oh wait. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I don't know that I can do this. I don't have a healing weapon, and I don't think I have enough perk space for. Well, let's see. Let's see if I have enough space. They derailed the railway rifle. Railway rifle kind of did. Born Survivor at low health requires rank 3, but it doesn't trigger as often for no reason anymore. I mean, that's the thing. I guess there's 2 ways to do it, right? Yeah, I can't do this. Oh, do you have a healing weapon, Jules? Jules will have a healing weapon. Yeah, I keep forgetting to make I mean, I do have a medic's weapon. I just don't have it on me.
Oh, heavens.
Damage resistance gives barely enemy benefits at a certain point. Yeah, I mean, once you get to the point of like 200 to 300, you're not going to see a lot of difference to higher things. When you use action diet, you never run out of glow. But action diet, you're still you still have to feed it is the thing, right? It gives you just more glow from your things. It's a thing that you have to constantly feed. I mean, I just think it's kind of weird. Like, you're this creature that's radioactive, and yet your radiation just goes away. I don't know. I think it's weird.
This makes nightmares.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the way they did it.
I have nightmares.
That's all. But I'm glad people are enjoying it. Why is Aristocrat not considered the best armor 1-star mod?
Buzzing.
Because what Pipcat said. Because that. I mean, honestly, if you're a ghoul, I would put Vanguard above Aristocrats, because Vanguard gives you, you know, your health should always be full, and it gives you a higher buff. Normally, I don't love Vanguard, but I mean, Vanguard, honestly, we have enough, like, you could put it on Solar, because your health is going to be constantly regenerating, and if you had Sawbones or something, but yeah, Aristocrats requires you to keep caps. Serum should be a maintenance thing that you have to hotkey to reduce the effects. Oh, no, I don't want it to be that either. I think they're too easy. I mean, mutations are just too easy. You should just, if you have it, you have this downside. It's a trade-off. Like, there's not enough trade-offs in this game is the problem. And at this point, the players have been conditioned that trade-offs are bad. They want to have everything, which is why anytime there's balancing or whatever, people are upset. Because they want to have everything. Solar Aristocrats. I'm not saying, yeah, I mean, I would do Solar Vanguard.
One more to go.
Although I wouldn't do Solar as a ghoul. I know people do it, but doesn't Action Diet fill glowing kills? No, Action Diet, isn't Action Diet the one that gives you the one that makes sure you get more, was it? Is Action, wait a minute, Action Diet. Is that endurance? I'm sure it'll show up, right?
Honey, why not sticks or rocks?
Oh, Action Diet. Oh, that's the one. Oh, that's a melee. That's a melee one though, right? Is that a melee one? No, what's the melee one that gives you? What is Action Diet? Oh, is that that? Wait.
Just the thought of getting stung gives me a
Action Diet doesn't give you glow. It gives you health. It doesn't even give you glow. It doesn't do anything for glow. So I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know how. I mean, there's no relation between Action Diet and glow. It just fills your health. Unless it's mislabeled. And it could be that it gives you glow and it's mislabeled. It's not one I tested.
feel like fairy tales. Not that I have nightmares.
It doesn't feel, not according to the description, but the description could be wrong. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Think characters should fall dead after 10 seconds with food or water meter at 0. Could you die from, like, you couldn't die from it before, but you just got debuffs, right? With the food and drink meter. Reduce how feral means glow? No, the glow meter and the feral meter are not the same thing.
It's done. And I'm still fully functional, thanks to you. Not a bad payday for either of us.
Let's see here. All right, we're close. Getting close to another event. All right, we made it. I got nothing interesting. Oh, what did I get? Let's see. I don't know if you can get anything good from this or not. You'll test it now. All right. A weapon armor mod that builds glow would be cool. Something. Just some way to get glow passively. I mean, that's the thing. There's like nothing that gives glow, that just like gives glow passively. I mean, there's a melee perk that gives glow on kills, I think. Like a regular perk, but there wasn't. Oh, you would actually die. Okay, it was like that when I first started playing. I'm always kind of OCD about it. So I always like fill my food and drink meters. I like to keep them full. Gonna have to change your armor to overeaters then. Unless you're a ghoul, don't use overeaters as a ghoul. It won't work. I mean, if you're a ghoul, I would go. I mean, I think Vanguards is a good option, or a mix of Slayer's effects is good as well. You know, mutant slayers, troubleshooters, zealots. Was one of the first things removed. So maybe it was just a debuff. Because when I first started, the food and drink meter, like, you did get debuffs. And that was at Wastelanders. You did get debuffs from eating and drinking, but it didn't last very long. Because one Wasteland took that out of the game. And I was kind of sad about it, because I like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing they removed it because people complained. I don't know. Change from a penalty when empty to a bonus when full pretty soon. Yeah. Action diet doesn't give you glow. Okay, so it's labeled correctly. All right. Yeah, it's like I never tested. I just trusted the description, which isn't always a good thing, but I guess I should try and shoot some things. I get distracted by the people in the chat. It's food spoiled way too fast. I'm hoping that with canning, like what I'm hoping at when we get the canning option is that they give us, number one, that it shows up. I mean, they haven't really said anything about it. And they actually removed it, the ability to craft a canning station from the PTS. If you have one already, you can do it. But I'm hoping they give us a food box so we can actually store food. That looks like eyeballs.
Don't let your new pal scratch that fish.
Vengeful Mothman. Wow! Wow, he must have Blitz equipped. He has like maximum rank Blitz. Yeah, max Blitz attack. Yeah. Description is correct. All right. Need for food. Yeah, if the food is spoiling, you know, it's like Fallout 4. It's funny, like Fallout 4 has a much better survival mode, except weapons and armor have no condition unless it's power armor, and the food never spoils. So it's like, yeah, it's easy to keep stock of what you need. We have the cryo freezer. Yeah, but the cryo freezer just yeah, but I want one that has bottomless. I want one that's like a ammo box where I can store unlimited food. I just can. That way I could go out and farm like a ton of a thing like once a year and just store so much of it, you know, can it and then store it, and then I don't have to farm it anymore. Plus I can carry less stuff because I can just, you know, only carry what I, you know, like enough for, you know, a few hours. And then, I heard a scorched. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm hoping it's something we get, but it's not anything that's been announced or anything. It's just my speculation that they're giving us the cannery because that's going to be added to the game. Yeah, it's the same as good with Salt Max rank. Cryo was added later. What? Yeah, the cryo was that a atomic shot? I think the cryo freezer was the. That was an atomic not atomic. I think that was a season reward. I think. I want to say it was like, you know, obviously Fallout. Was it a Fallout First one? I think it was a Fallout First season reward. Food in it never spoils. Is it better? So it used to be like good with salt, and then they made it so that it just never spoils. I mean, it can spoil, but it's like, you know, like if you join a server and your camp can't be placed, all of a sudden then the clock starts ticking. So like in the time, like loading worlds and stuff, it can go down here and there a little bit.
Locations.
Was season first item shop now? Got you. Oh, gold bullion? Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's go scrap our stuff and then head to the event. Let's see here. Hunters, yes? Nope. I mean, I'm not learning a lot of mods, so. Hunter's lead pipe. All right. Let's go down. All these people. Oh, come on. Come on. give me a location. Jeez. Get the freezer and crater or foundation with gold bullion. Oh, okay, cool. You have 2 camps, you should have a freezer. Yes, you definitely want to have a freezer in every, and if you're building a new camp, just place a freezer down first and then build around it. The light is kind of funny. Oh, look at that. Don't mix up the freezer and the refrigerator. True.
There better not be another red storm today.
There better not be another rad storm today. Oh, stuffy nose again. When you load in the game, the items do spoil a bit under the crowd freezer. Yeah, until it's loaded. So if you're somebody who spends a lot of time like server hopping, you can get a lot of spoilage in the freezer over time. Because until it loads in, your food is in your stash. And so you can have that little bit. It may take a long time, but your food will spoil. If you do enough server hopping, it will spoil. But it would probably, wouldn't do, I guess it wouldn't do that if you're playing on your character, right? Because that you're using Good with Salt and that's always equipped. But yeah, having not a canning station, because honestly, the canned food, at least as it is now, is really heavy. It weighs like 4 times what,
Now,
I think it's like 4 times what food weighs, what most other food weighs. So, yeah, which is another reason why I think we're gonna get a food box at some point. Yeah, it's better than Good with Salt too, yeah. But you're also limited because it takes up stash space and it only holds 50 items. Death Eater, hello. Do you need flowers or what? For the event, you mean, or? Yeah, it was fun, Patrick. I've been feeling better than I thought I would. You mean for the event? The event here is you're gathering flowers to. Oh, all my food buffs were off. You are gathering flowers to deposit. That is the first part, and then the rest of it is to. Then you have to light a bunch of overgrown on fire. And then you have to defeat a giant bee. That is the event. And you get lots of mines that stagger you and everything. Canning for fishing? Well, it is, I don't know if it's coming with, I mean, it's supposed to be like a score, like a season reward, the canning thing. But it's disabled on the PTS right now. So you never know. Like when they disable stuff like that in the PTS, I mean, it's disabled in terms of being able to build it. And it's never been officially announced or anything as far as I know. So I don't know. It's a thing. It's been around for a while. I mean, I think it was like data mined for the last season and didn't happen. Good with Salt is the biggest quality of life improvement perk. I mean, I do like the fact that it went from a rank 3 card to a rank 2 card. That was good. Use your freezer to store meat for well. Yeah, I mean, it's good for, that's what I've used it for, or to store things on characters where I don't want to have Good with Salt, where I don't use a lot of food buffs. The big bee should fly. That would be something. Then we could have like a scorch bee. A scorch bee queen. Be nice if they would let us place like 3 so we could organize better and have space. Just meh. I mean, I think it shouldn't have a limit. Like if you have all, I mean, like if my stash is empty and I want to fill it full of frozen food, I should be able to do that. Like I don't know why that item has, you know, has that kind of limit. Maybe it has to. I don't know. You know, it's kind of like a, like vendors, right? You can only put whatever, however many items in a vendor, but you can place more than one vendor. Put Susan's tea in the freezer. Yeah, I mean, the one thing that's nice about these flowers, I mean, it is kind of like a pain in the butt, you know, all the things, but at least the flowers don't have a condition bar. So that's good. Robin is here again. Welcome, Robin. Stash box is a Valley Galleria. The crowd freezer has an accurate insight. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Magical stash. Royal jelly. There we go. Hello, Mark. Why can't they let the legendary perk slots be open when we create new builds? Well, they are open. Oh, when you use a build, you want to have the legendary perk slots empty? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Hey, Robin. Welcome. Laggy server. Laggy server. Yeah, it's been okay for me, but I think it has to do with it's a region thing, because I know other people are having lag issues as well. Why can't they let us? I don't know, Mark. I mean, that was a design choice. I think that'll probably change. Are you talking loadouts? Like if you have a different loadout, use different legendary, you know, have the, because I think that is a plan, that at some point the loadouts will you can include legendary perks, and I think they'll get rid of the cost of switching them as well at some point, but who knows when. But it's just design. What weapon is this? This is a Crusader pistol that I'm using with the pyro mod on it. I sense a disturbance in the force. Maybe. I'm investigating. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm at like, you know, I'm bouncing around between 50 and 60 FPS, which isn't too bad for this stage of the event. Yeah, loadouts. It's just a design thing. Why it's that way, I don't know. I mean, I think the legendary perk system could have been. It's another one. Oh, I got the Gardener title. That's cool. I think when they did the legendary perk system, they kind of tied their hands a little bit on things. So I think they need to make some changes to that, and then once changes to that are done, then they can do maybe some changes to the way the loadouts are done. B needs to do something. It does. It stands there. It's like a giant piñata is what it is. It's so. It does something. It stands there and poses. It's a poser. Okay, well, I will be honest. I actually made it farther than I thought. I did not expect to last this long based on how I've been feeling. So this was fun. But I think we'll put the gun away. We'll do a little... And I'll be back. I'll probably do this again on... There we go. On Friday. Yeah, on Friday. I'll pick another character and I'll play that other character. Maybe I'll do my commando. One of them. Do you think they made it that way for us to buy new characters? No. I think it was just a bad design, and I think at some point it might be fixed. I don't think it was intended for that at all. I just think it was just kind of a... Because the loadouts came farther down the road than the legendary perk system, and I think because the legendary perk system has a cost, it's limited, right? They can't unequip it and give you like 0, right? They can't just charge you every time you do a loadout. So I think that's the problem, is the cost of swapping cards is the problem. Scorch Bee, yes, exactly. Should be able to tag what you want for specific loadout. Yeah, something like that. Thank you, everybody. But yes, I'll be back on Friday, unless I die. I'm not planning to. So yes, this was a lot of fun. So yes, everyone have a good rest of your day and a good rest of the week. There we go.